YouTube's live now. And the Twitch ad is stuck. I don't know what that means, but it is. Tired, had a nasty bout of insomnia last night. I couldn't sleep last night either. I feel terrible as well. But I hope you can get some sleep tonight. Hopefully. You sound very frail and weak. I feel frail and weak. I don't know. I feel like I've been forcing myself to do everything. Like every little thing that needs to be done, I have to like physically force myself to do it because I just can't do it. You feeling better after yesterday? Not really. Not really. It was weird because I was fine in the morning. And then like afternoon...
Mirama 11, love Mirama 11, love Mirama 11, love.
What happened? Shirley, thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. I just feel very lethargic and low energy. And dizzy. Always dizzy. Twitch wouldn't even let me log in and watch. I don't know what's going on with Twitch. Twitch is getting a bit weird too. It's okay to be low energy. I just feel so sick. I don't know. But I'm also restless. I just am wandering around. And everyone who encounters me is like, just go back to your room, lie down. I'm like, but I can't. I can't. Hope you feel better. Thank you. I don't know. I have to go see a specialist at some point if I can get in. Still waiting to hear back about that. But she was like, the wait list is like 6-ish months, so yay. But my regular blood stuff comes back as quote unquote normal for me at least. So I don't know. Hopefully you can get in sooner rather than later. I mean, we'll see. I don't imagine people are willingly giving up their spots that often, but a crisp dab in the mirror that always fixes everything. I don't even have the energy. Do you know how it took all of my energy this morning to brush my hair and my arms got tired? I mean, like half my head and I was like, I'm just getting really tired after doing anything, which kind of sucks. Sucks a lot. It is what it is. I don't know. It's been like this for like 2 weeks now. This is the second week. I think. Yeah, this is the second week. Yeah. Yeah. No. It's been like a week and a bit, I guess. Not 2 weeks. Time for a pixie cut? No, I already got my hair cut yesterday. I already got it cut. I have bangs. I got talked into bangs, and now I look like a child. It's quite strange. Yeah, I don't know. But instead of giving me new medications this time, they were like, let's send you to a specialist. And I was like, I've been asking to see one for years, but okay. Whatever you want. Alright, let's see. How do I make UP bangs? It was a mistake. Diet red? No. No, I didn't. I mean, to be fair, I know my way around a bleach bottle. I can dye my own hair red. If I decide to, I can. The hairdresser rolled high on persuasion. Alright, let's open up this. They didn't have the fluoro green that I wanted, but we have fluoro yellow, so I'm gonna try doing yellow with a tiny bit of maybe this green, warpstone green. I'm hoping that'll get us close to a thing. Sorry you've not felt better after resting. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my body. It happens from time to time. To be fair, I don't know if any of the ringmasters remember this, but there was a period of time where I would just throw up constantly for weeks. Just anytime I would eat, I would projectile vomit. This is way better than the vomiting. So I'll take this over the vomiting any day. Any day. It sucks, but it's better than we were at, for sure. I made a club. I have to sand it down, but I wanted to paint this before I throw away my... I wanted to switch out my paper, but I want to get the color right on this one before I do that. That was so bad. Yeah, that was a horrible time. Kind of why you ate well a lot less. Better for your teeth too. Yeah, that's true. I mean, now I feel like, I don't know, it's like the opposite. Like I have to constantly be eating to have some semblance of energy. Which sucks. Also, happy Ramadan to everyone celebrating Ramadan. Ramadan Kareem. I wish you all good tasting dates. And happy fasting. Is this even alright? Is it even dry yet? Is that dry? I can't tell. That's too wet. Okay, that's way too wet. Never mind. That's how most people function. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. It's not my regular... It's not like the regular, like, oh, it's like I need to constantly be shoveling food in my mouth to have the energy to just, like, brush my teeth. It's not like regular. Like, I ate dinner, like, 30 minutes ago because I thought I was gonna pass out. And I don't think this is gonna work. I think I need to just do a whole other batch of paint for this. That's fine, we'll figure it out. I don't remember what I did. Maybe I'll go back and watch a stream and figure out what my concoction was. Alright, let's... Also, my wet palette is smelling a little bit funky. It's not moldy, and it's smelling a little bit funky. I might wash it after stream with some vinegar. I'm cooking mine right now. Rice and stir-fry beef. I had, sauteed veggies. Why are you smelling your palette? Oh, I didn't have to smell it. As soon as I opened it, it just... Whoosh. W eating dinner. I have to, though. That's the problem. I have to constantly be eating. I was like, I need the energy. Like, I'm not canceling stream again. There we go. Oh, no! I fixed one side and then the other side completely rolled up. Okay, there we go. Alright. Yay, new paper on palette. You've not really changed your lifestyle. Yeah, exactly. That's the weird part. I haven't changed anything at all. So I don't know. Maybe my meds aren't working? Who knows? Alright, let's see if we can mix up this elusive color that I need. Am I supposed to take these rings off? Does anyone know? I don't think so. Never mind. I didn't shake this. We're gonna have Taco Bell? Hell yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty sudden change. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It did start off slowly too. It was just like a headache. And then I started getting like brain fog. And then I started getting like dizziness. And then, ugh. I want to hold it against you if you cancel. What am I gonna cancel streams for 6 months? Your buddy's telling you need Taco Bell? Maybe. Oh shit, I forgot to take my meds right now. But yeah, I have been taking my meds. Even when I'm not on my meds, that's not like the side effect, generally. This is very watery. It says game color, why is it? It's very watery. Let me take my meds that are somewhere. Yeah, I have been taking my meds well. The great chewed gum. gum has been helping. I don't know. I was speaking to Honey. I was feeling really depressed yesterday. And after my nap, I was speaking to Honey. And I was like, she was like, I'll speak to the fortune teller for you. And it wasn't good. So, yeah. To be fair, the fortune teller did foresee me getting sick. And I was like, I feel great. And lo and behold, she's always correct. How does she keep doing this? All right, I think the tiniest amount of green. All right, that was too much green. Too much green. Okay, it's not exactly a fluoro green, but it's pretty close. I can live with that. As a hair color, I think that works. Where'd my tissue go? There it is. These Etsy witches. Listen, I trust the fortune teller. Your fortune's being bad is just usual for you. Yeah, that's the problem. It's perpetually bad. And then she foresaw... You know what? She knows her shit, though. Because one time, her response was, stay away from water. And I was like, bodies of water. And I was like, how did she know? Because did I tell the ringmasters when I was just dreaming about drowning or being surrounded by water constantly for like a month straight? Is it 40k? It is. It's the great unclean one. Oh no, sorry, it's Age of Sigmar. Never mind. The great unclean one's Age of Sigmar, right? I think so. Yeah, that's an Age of Sigmar box. Yeah, it's Age of Sigmar. Bodies of water. Honey fortune teller knows her shit. Exactly. And she killed a chicken for my mama to give her good luck when she was going through her treatment. But yeah, she knew what was up. She's been saying I was gonna have bad luck for a long time. I was gonna go to Vegas, but didn't have the energy. Yeah, I think you decided that last time. You were like, I have to go to work, so I don't wanna do the drive and then sleep for a few hours and then work. Do you play? I mostly paint. I don't really have anyone to play with, but I play Total War. Why is the paint... Okay, I tried the Vallejo primer. I feel like the paint doesn't stick to it. It just slides off. What's that about? What's the deal with airplane food? Maybe I have to like dab it on? I don't know. Kind of weird. But yeah. I wish I had more people to play with. It's both. But yeah, so apparently this year's gonna suck. And I was like, hey, ask her if I should make porn. What did she say? We're yet to hear back about the porn. That green looks good on model. Yeah, it did. It's pretty fluoro, which I'm happy about. They were sold out of the green. How can this year be worse than last? She did say that Mama Clown was gonna go through some shit, and I was like, yeah, she already is currently. How'd she know? Because I hadn't even told Honey that.
This leaves us only one choice. Chat. Time to go into our JRPG protagonist's arc and go take down the God of Fate or something to save Mira from the prediction.
I concur. I concur. Thank you, Thiago. I agree. Someone has it out for me. Every time I think I'm gonna catch a break, I just get sucker punched. I'm never allowed to be feeling good. No. I meant voice acting, not actual. Hey, should I change my career? I lost custody of my bug army. Wait, what do you mean you lost custody of your bug army? Intro music is straight slamming. What's the name of it? I didn't name it. It has no name. I don't know. Shall we call it Mira's Clown Waltz? There we go. Mira's Clown Waltz. That's what we'll call the intro song. The third DLC for Time Stranger? No. I haven't. I don't watch... I don't really I don't consume that much update stuff. Same with game trailers and stuff. I don't even watch them until the game's out, and then I'm like, yay, surprise! Which is weird because I love a good spoiler. No, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet. Alright, I think maybe if we do 2 layers of this, it might be sufficient. It's just not. Yeah, it's just not staying the way. Like, it likes, I don't know if you can see it, but it like slides off. Weird. 1 in 4-4. What pray you call it? Well, that's the best part. Someone's gonna download it and be like, hey, a waltz. And then be like, what the fuck is this? Oh my god, my head, I can't think. That's the... I hate my life. What am I trying to say? That's the fun of it. It's perfect. Where's that from? I know where that's from. I don't know why I can't get it smooth. This is stressing me out. Like, what? I've never... I wonder if it's the epoxy. I don't know. I smoothed it out with some water and a little bit of paint. We'll see how that goes. We'll let it dry and then hit it again. I'm not gonna call it Mira's Nanas in sleepwear. Excuse me? Why do you want to see my grandma in underwear? Would you care to explain that? Alright, what colors did we said we switched the colors, so I know on the thing it says green horns, but I think we said we'll do orange horns. I don't know if that's gonna look good, to be completely honest. But we might as well give it a try, right? Hmm? That perfect. Triggered something deep inside. Oh, banana. Oh, I see. I thought you meant my grandma in her in her nightwear. Had a falling out with a friend who I played. He kept all my money. No, you should have started a fight after. You never give the fight while they have your stuff. No. All right, we have fluoro orange, and I also got like a clear orange, which I don't understand how it's clear, but I got both of these. I think regular orange. Only because that'll make the hair pop more. Never thought about fluoro points. Those paints. Those would be so fun. I bought all of the ones that they had available. Where's my purple one? Yeah, it's right there. I bought all of the ones they had available, except they didn't have green in stock. But it seems that we can just make it ourselves. Try clear first to see the contrast. Yeah. Wasn't exactly planned. I know, but you should have thought about it. You should have thought about it a little bit. Just been like, oh, perhaps I shouldn't. You know, just in case. Pick a fight after the fact. Alright, let's get some spit on here. A little bit of water. Oh man, I can't believe I got bangs. Every time I see myself in the mirror, I get angry. Like, oh, what a stupid idea. Alright, so this is the orange clear. Naranja. I'm assuming that's orange in Italian? Spanish. I could listen to it all day. The bass, the waltz of a badass clown, the banjo-kazooie-esque instrumentation. It sounds a lot like bananas in pajamas. It looks a bit brighter on camera, but I don't hate it. I think it kind of looks good with the green. I mean, we could just do it ivory, but I kind of want it to be fun, you know? Oh, sorry. I kind of want it to be fun. Does this charming fellow have a name? Not yet. Not yet, but I'm open to suggestions. I like the orange, so do I. Bozo the big... Okay, that's a bit rude. That's okay. You're cute. Who's this small sickly child? I'm supposed to be a dark and mysterious old baddie. Even old baddies get sick. I bought a pilgrim dress. But it's a mini version of a pilgrim dress. That's a pilgrim dress. And surely that'll make me feel better. An old hot... Okay. Didn't need to use old as a describer there. Unnecessary, to be honest. A mini pilgrim dress? Yeah. I saw it and it had like the collar and I'm like, that's ridiculous. And then I saw the next photo, it was a mini dress and I was like, so I'm buying this. I will... Oh, with my bangs, I will definitely look like a cursed child from a horror movie. Standing at the end of your hallway. Bangs and a mini pilgrim dress. I will haunt you. I will haunt your house. Can't wait to see that bend and snap. Mmm. Is that Grungus? It's the great unclean one. But we gave him a nose. And hair. I hope your day's going well there. My day is going. How is your day? Oh no, Mira's standing at the end of our hallways. I'll keep my door open. Come play with us, Charlie. Is his name Charlie? I thought it was Danny. Come play with us, Danny. A blonde bang is already hot, but in a pilgrim dress? I'm not blonde. Huh? Well, not yet. I was thinking of doing it. I don't even have the energy to do it. Who am I kidding? Also, for some reason, my red hair dye arrived in my city and then went to Queensland. It was at my local post office. My local post office where my postage gets shipped out of. And it was sent express, mind you. It's been a week. But it, Charlie the Unicorn. Nothing should go to Queensland. Exactly. Express post somehow ends up in Queensland. Has been there for 2 days. Paid extra for express shipping. I don't know why. I didn't need it express. I just wanted it express. At least it didn't ship to P. Sherman 32 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Never heard of it. Just kidding. But if you look in my room in your mini pilgrim dress, if I get hand perms, you can haunt all my days. Like, don't touch me there. I'm here to haunt you. It reminds me of Scary Movie. You know when he's doing it with the ghost and he puts the bag over her head? Kind of like that, right? Alright, I have to bring this up so I can see what's happening. No, don't touch me there. Almost. Hold up. I almost got it. There's just one tiny little white spot that I want to... There we go. Oh, and another one in here. Oh, God. I nearly dropped that on my face. am feeling the orange. Mira haunts you, ASMR. Mira wearing a pilgrim dress standing at the end of your hallway. Wasn't there multiple scenes where they did it with a ghost? There was one with the woman and the ghost. And then she wanted to go steady. And then the ghost was like, oh, I'm out of here. And then there was... What's his name? Shorty? I can't remember if his name was Shorty. He does it with the female ghost. I was watching, I think it was Vanity Fair. A Vanity Fair video where they were going through Tim Curry's, like, career. And he was there and he was answering questions about, you know, Rocky Horror and Clue and It. And I was like, oh, I hope they talk about Scary Movie. They didn't. I guess it wasn't a huge part of his career, but I thought he was so great in that movie. And I thought it would be it would be fun because, I mean, obviously he knows, like, what it's based on. Like a House on Haunted Hill. Like, it would have been cool to hear what he had to say about that role. But they were like, no, only the serious ones, thanks. I was like, I just really like him in that movie. I'll catch you later. Alright, have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. And speaking of VTubing, whoever designed your model is a VTuber art connoisseur. My art mama. My art mom is doing our second outfit. While we penned on our 2.0. But they're also very busy. They're not available to start working on it till August. August or September? One of those. So a while as well. Oh my god, already? A new outfit? Yeah, I love outfits. Let me have a new outfit and a new hairstyle, please. Because otherwise I'll be sitting here for years. Because I have to wait so long for my 2.0. I'd like to get a new outfit in the meantime. Kamame always does good stuff. Absolutely. I like how I can send them an idea and they just get it. I'm like, have you seen this movie? And they're like, yes. And I'm like that. You get it, you get it. They get all my spooky ideas. Sometimes when I hit up artists, they're just like, oh, I'm not comfortable drawing stuff like this. Which is totally fair and valid. I'm not angry about that. But it's nice when you find someone who does that.
Mira really spoiling the ringmasters.
But Mira isn't the say-so one? Oh. Wait, isn't the oh. Never mind. I thought you were calling me say-so and I was like, oh, I'm a good girl. Never mind. I like how they made you spooky and cute. Yeah, they're such a great they got the vibe. They got the vibe. Because if you saw the reference sheet I sent them, you'd be like... I wish I could show you some of the design. They came up with a really cool design as well. But I was just like, I like boobs too much. But it was like a magician trick gone wrong. So it was like my torso was twisted around and I was sliced into pieces. That's so badass. But I wanted titties. I was like, but I want titties. It's so catchy. You really like it, huh? Oh my god, yeah, it was so cool. When I saw it, I was like, oh my god. And then I was like, but I would like breasts. But such a cool idea. Very, very cool. Because I kind of already knew what I wanted. And I think when they saw like my art references, they were like, I see where this is going. Truly the best thing about life. I mean, not if you have them. They're kind of annoying, to be honest. But like having them. Oh! My jacket's been removed. I feel so naked. Blessed be. But it was such a cool idea. I was like, oh, damn. I was like, damn. And I never was drawn with a jacket. And I was like, hey, I think I need a jacket just in case. So they really got that. They really understood the they really understood the vibe. They are the accessories you can't teach. You can't teach. This means we just gotta help support them all. Mm-hmm. This is another one of those I should have painted the head before I glued it on moments. Alright, I'm gonna move this up so I can see what is happening here. Uno momento. Oh, I think I got it, actually. I think I got it. Oh, whoopsie. I think I got it. Nice. Kylan Coffee! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome! I'm sorry, I'm not... Oh, I didn't mean to open that. I'm not my regular... Oh, sorry, I have a paintbrush in my mouth. I'm not feeling well today, so I am a little bit low energy, so I apologize. But thank you so much for the raid! I hope you had a wonderful stream! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Well, welcome in, everyone. Hello, my name is Mira Mayheme. I am your runaway clown and escaped criminal, and I'm not crazy! I'm just dedicated. Thank you so much. Is that a great goofy one? Yeah, we're making him into a clown. Isn't it great? We got the fluoro hair. We got the nose. We built a nose. We built a mohawk. We're doing the base coat for the horns. Kylan Coffee, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Make sure you go check out Kylan Coffee. Thank you for doing the shout out, Murgo. I like the colorful paint scheme. Thank you. If you look in the bottom left, that's hopefully what he's gonna look like. What is this character? This is the great unclean one, but we're gonna turn him into a circus clown. And I built him a bat. I haven't finished it. I have to sand it. I built him a bat, and we're gonna, I don't know, paint it clowny colors. And then it's gonna glue on here. It's not my birthday, stop saying that. It's gonna glue on like that. So he's got a circus bat. Jello Noel, thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm missing a spot right here. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think I got... Oh, no, I missed a spot right there. I don't know if you can see it. A little bit gray peeking out. You always see some shade of green. That's true. Now he can clown on your opponents. I want to build a whole army of clowns. I know they have the jesters, but it's not the same as the clowns. I want an army of clowns. And he's got a tentacle hand. Yeah. So I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be fun to try a different painting scheme instead of just painting the box art. And the box art is very nice, don't get me wrong. Just... Damn it, there's the tiniest bit of grit. Oh, maybe I got it. I think I got it, actually. I think I got it. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go in with a second coat on his mohawk. Making a demon clown army is kind of fitting. That's what I think too. That's what I'm saying. We might need to remix some of this. We are running out. I really wish they just had the fluoro green. Mixing this up every time is going to be so annoying. I almost told you happy birthday. It's not my birthday. No, it's not my birthday. Stop. Don't listen to anyone who says it's my birthday. It's not my birthday. I'm skipping my birthday this year too. I've always wanted to paint one of those, but I don't think I'd do it justice. Why not? Give it a try. I don't think I'm doing a great job. But that hasn't stopped me so far. Hmm? Silly Mira, every birthday has a clown. Yeah, I'll be at your birthdays. I won't be at my own birthday. Damn, there's something going on with this mohawk. I can't get the paint to sit nicely on it. It's really frustrating. I'm gonna assume it's the epoxy. The milliput that just doesn't want to take to the color. It just doesn't go on smooth. I had that problem like trying to coat it in white as well. The primer wouldn't stick onto it either. Really weird. I almost told you happy birthday. You're skipping your B-day. I'm too old. I want to celebrate my geriatric birthday. I'm so old. I'm the ancient one. Hey, did you guys see that bacteria they found? That antibiotic resistant bacteria they found? From, did I say thank you, Jello Noel? Thank you, Jello Noel! They were in the ice caves and they were drilling, you know, how they do those drills to get samples. And they got a 25-meter sample. And about 5,000 years in... Another one? About 5,000 years in... Listen, I'm 38 and I feel so old. I'm turning 35. 35. You already did? Okay, good. I'm sorry, my brain's a little bit foggy. And about 5,000 years in, they found an antibiotic-resistant bacteria that they want to study. And they were like, we have to be very careful. And I was like, you damn well better be careful. That's still a prime age. It's done. I'm so old. You're young. Dirty 30s. I'm not dirty. I shower. I think that's the best we're going to get for the mohawk. It's kind of upsetting. Maybe... I don't know. Maybe we'll let it dry down and... God damn, it just doesn't want to stick to the epoxy. I'm not sure. But it is looking very fluoro green. I like it. 50 is the new 30. You got plenty of fire left. They're gonna unleash that stuff against the world. Killer Clowns? It's kind of a little bit inspired by Killer Clowns. That's true. It is a little bit. I haven't figured out the gashes. The boils will do different colors. I'm excited to do the boils, but I think we leave the boils to last because that's just like a bup kind of situation. And once we finish the horns, then I'll touch up the mouth. We need to touch up the lipstick. And we need to do some highlights on the nose. So I'll leave that a little bit. I thought you were some immortal deity. I am but a clown. I'm but a clown from the dream circus. Let's grab some of this primer. I've always wanted to try this primer. Bacteria being antibiotic resistant isn't actually that unique. Normal bacteria sometimes mutates to become resistant. Well, that's what they were saying. They were talking about it. So this one's resistant to antibiotics that you would use in like a hospital setting if you got like a staph infection or something. And they were concerned about it coming into contact with another bacteria resistant thing. Also, it's 5,000 years old. We really don't know that much about it, which I think is kind of sketchy. And that's my science update. Yeah, and they said they were gonna do studies on it, hoping that it would lead to like a new type of antibiotic. But they also mentioned they have to be very careful so as to not to spread it. And I was like, mm-hmm. Oh, I thought that was paint. That's a hole. You may be a clown, but to us you are a goddess. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hello, Disiltu. Hello, hello. Clown and immortal deity are not exclusive. You can be two things. I'm but a humble clown. Alright, I'm thinking for this, we obviously do like the chain and chain. But for this, we do like an off-white red color scheme. Like my arm. Like that. Is the name of the company Umbrella by any chance? Not quite. That would be hilarious. Yeah, so they were like, we're gonna study it. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. But they were also talking about how if the ice caps continue to melt, it could release a bunch of... like, what? Because obviously these bacteria were resistant to the cold. Pandemic to electric boogaloo. Yeah, they were talking about how if it continues to melt, then it'll just be released into the world with who knows what other bacteria. And that was 5,000 years ago. Hear our prayers, we beseech thee. Resident Evil comes out. Requiem comes out this month. I'm excited for that. I think it comes out next week. Thank you for the hype train. Is there a clown unit in 40k? There's a jester, but not a full, like a clown thing. Also, I'm not a huge fan of the jesters. Or jesters in general. But it comes out. I have it on my calendar. Yeah, it comes out next Friday. Which, I don't know if that's Friday for me or Saturday. But maybe we'll do a Saturday stream next week. Resident Evil? Resident Evil? I mean, depending how I'm feeling, of course. But we will do our best. Stance on mimes? I don't think they're worth anything. I don't think they're worth anything. I don't have a stance on mimes because I don't think about them. I know clowns and mimes go hand in hand, but I don't care for them. Are you a Leon fangirl? Not really. Chris. Is it Chris Redfield? No, I'm not really a huge fangirl. Alright, let me check this. There we go. Actually, this primer is not that bad. Again, I tried to use it on the head, so maybe that's why it wasn't that nice. Do you think silver? I feel like silver, right? Not gold. Do I have an armor? Do I have like a steel gray? She disrespects... Zut alors! She disrespects les mimes. Good. And I will continue to. I have bronze. I have gold. I actually don't think I have a silver. Ugh. Check my... my drawer of paints. Do I have a steel gray? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I have lead. A lead. That'll work. While I'm here. I want like an off-white. Maybe Screaming Skull with a little bit of... with a little bit of white added in would be good. And then maybe we'll mix a little bit of black in with the red to make it look like dusty and worn. Ollie be yapping. Lead Belcher is a good metal gray. I think that's what this is. Yeah, Lead Belcher. Alright, well we found the colors we needed. A boulder puncher. Excuse Excuse me? The what? Okay, I think I need to get like a better white. This one doesn't really... I mean, I guess it's a primer, so it's not supposed to. Yeah, he's having a whole conversation with himself. It says a lot. I could probably make a good guess in what paint you got from the camera above the pot. I think that means you have a problem. Have you spoken to someone about this? It could be a cool magic trick. Have you ate and drank today? I have, kind of. I need to drink more for sure. I need to drink more. There we go. Well, so did you guys hear about... Did you guys know that James Vanderbilt died? From Dawson's Creek? I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. And his influencer wife put up a GoFundMe? And everyone's been like angry at her about it. Because it made like $2-something million. More than $2.6 million. And they were like, how could you possibly not have money? You just bought a $4 million house. And then they were like, well, actually the friends lent us the money for the house. But if you knew you were dying, why would you borrow $4.5 million from your friends to buy a house? That seems like a bad financial decision. What do I know? Yeah, that was the only, that's the, when I heard the, I like how most of the stuff I hear is just autoplay. Autoplay on YouTube. Hello, Mira. Hello, hello. When an unstoppable banana cream pie hits an immovable, invisible wall warden. Clowns are beefing with mimes, but here we go. What's so good about mimes anyway? Can't even... What are they gonna do? Tell rumors? That would actually be funny. They have to mime it. They'd be like... It would be like charades. It'd be like, It'd be like, clown? Is a whore? And that's how you spread rumors. As a mime. Most of the news I saw was basically scrutinizing the whole thing. It was a few things. I think it was, have you seen GW's new Red Corsairs that are coming out soon? No. They've got a lot of stuff coming out. But I don't know. Can I turn them into clowns? That's my main focus. Can I turn them into clowns and or a clown car? What was I gonna say? I forgot. Oh yeah, there was people saying like, oh, the reality of like the American healthcare system, that you would go broke. And then other people being like, well, they own 2 houses, one in Beverly Hills, and now like a 4-acre ranch with a mansion on it. So like, you can't possibly... I did like the comment that was like, you can take the influencer out of the something, but you can't take something out of the influencer. Because influencers be out here making millions of dollars and still asking for GoFundMe. Because they don't want to pay. Most people in the US can't even afford a house. Yeah. Yeah, some people were like, why don't you sell one of the houses? But hey, they made the money on the GoFundMe. But also it started, I think they said it started at 300,000 and then they hit it. So they upped the number to like 500,000. They changed it 6 times? and then to then to 750, I think, and then to 1 million, and then to 2 million. Like, I don't know. It feels a little bit shady. I don't know. I feel like if you knew, I mean, you know, you're passing away at a certain point when you're going through treatment for something like that. So it doesn't seem like a great idea. Like, how were they expecting? Because it happened like a month before he passed away. They did the house. They bought the house, so I don't imagine. I don't know. It sucks, of course. 6 kids he had. That's gotta be rough. Leaving behind 6 kids? Who's this about? Oh, we're talking about James Vanderbilt? If you are old, you may remember a show called Dawson's Creek. He was on Dawson's Creek. I need to bring this up so I can see what's happening here. There we go. Vanderbeek. Thank you. Vanderbilt's the other show. The other show I've never seen. I'm not all just seasoned. Sure you are. So scammy. It feels a little scammy, right? Cornelius Vanderbilt? Yes. I grew up watching it because my mom was into it. I think I was maybe a few years too late for it. Because it would show on TV and I was just a little bit too young to care about it. I'd be like, I want to watch The Simpsons! So I'm just a little bit out of the bracket for it. There's a hair in my mouth. Alright. Alright. Shall we? Okay. Alright. How is this attached to him? Is it just nailed into his butt? Those are skulls. Anyone with over 50k profits a year doing GoFundMe, I'd call fishy. I don't think it's fishy, especially because like the whole thing was they were going through like a cancer treatment, and from what I've heard about the US, it's very expensive. It's not free like in a lot of places. So I don't think that's the sussy part. I just think like, I'm also not saying like a celebrity can be broke. There's a lot of celebrities that go broke. Like I'm not denying that either. But to be living in a mansion on 4 acres of property and have a house that you're renting out for, I think it was $18,000 a month in Beverly Hills, feels a little bit shady, to be honest. Feels a little bit shady. All right, let's take a look at these 2 colors. These are... What do you think? This looks more like a dirty white, doesn't it? Let's do Wraithbone. Let's do Screaming Skull, sorry. Oh, I also have this. This might be a little bit too dirty. Things were mostly not adding up. Yeah, that was the thing. Nurgle Demon's followers are famously unable to feel pain. Oh, well that makes sense then. Cripple a person from the price alone. Yeah, so that part, it's not like the thing. It's everything else that came with it. I also have Morghast Bone. This might be a little bit too brown. We'll do Screaming Skull. He didn't, he VA'd for Castle in the Sky. He did. But yeah, it was just, you know, I mean, I didn't expect him to be like, he didn't strike me as like the rich kind of celebrity. I don't think he was getting, you know, the good stuff. I don't think he was getting the high-paying jobs, but I don't know. All right, let's see. Also, his wife is staunchly anti-vax, which is kind of funny. And people are digging up stuff again. And I think there was something about one of their kids being behind. Alright, what sort of brush do we use for this? I'm thinking this one, to be honest. Yeah, I think this one will be good. I'm sure he made good money in his day. I believe usually when it's your first acting gig, and I think he has confirmed that he didn't make money because it was a bad contract, but when it's your first acting gig, generally your contract is fucking dodgy. You're basically not making that much. I don't think it was like when it got really popular, I don't think it was like a I don't know what the word is. I can't think of it right now. Damn, my brain's so slow. That's the worst part. I don't think it's a non... Oh my god, what's the word? I don't think it was nothing, but I don't think he was like set for life, if that's what I mean. And apparently you don't get residuals with streaming services, which is kind of interesting. I didn't know that. That was interesting for me to find out. Although I don't know much about how the movies and acting industry work. Enough to have multiple houses. That is true, but I mean, it's been like decades since Dawson Creek. So, you know, he did other stuff. Apparently, he had to borrow the money for the second house. Imagine hitting up your friend and being like, I need $4.5 million for a mansion for me and my family. I got you. It's crazy. Okay. All right. Okay, let's... it's terrifying doing this. Okay. Non-negotiable contract. Usually, when you're young, you usually sign dodgy contracts. Can attest. Can confirm. Have signed dodgy ass contracts. Maybe I actually need a thicker brush than this. With acting and film stuff now. Yeah, I'm not, but I know that it was said in an interview. He said that he doesn't really get residuals because of a dodgy contract. And also apparently streaming service licensing is different to residual licensing, which I mean, I guess that makes sense. Because when you syndicate it on TV, you pay for the syndication, right? But how do you syndicate for streaming? Can you spot me 4.5 million real quick? If I had 4.5 million, I'd be living in the forest with a flock of birds. If I won the lottery, there would be signs. All of them are bird related. The circus buys the Overlook Hotel. Oh my god. Can we? If only. Young actors had scummy things happen to them. I mean, that's the nature of the business, right? Especially when you're starting out, you just really want to get on TV too. So a lot of people will take like no pay. Or just the bare minimum just to get themselves on screen. I mean, that happened to Marilyn. Marilyn was who was she signed to? So back in the day, the movie studios had actors signed to them, and you could rent out your actors to other studios. So if like Warner Brothers was like, hey MGM, you have Lauren Bacall and I want to make a movie with Lauren Bacall. They'd be like, well, you have to pay us X amount. So Marilyn was notoriously on a really shitty contract. I think she was getting paid like $5 a week. And when they loaned her out to another studio, they got hundreds and thousands of dollars. Thousands, not hundreds of thousands. That's like millions. But they got like thousands of dollars, and she kept getting her $5 a day stipend. So it's not uncommon. I mean, the music industry too. The industry works on people not making what they should be making. You know what I mean? If everyone was paid, if everyone was paid, if everyone was paid fairly, if everyone was paid, oh my god. If everyone was paid fairly, the Cecil Hotel is gone. They're renovating it for like a bar and shit. It's gone. I get you, it's okay. I was gonna say, I believe that if everyone was paid fairly in creative industries, there would be no creative industries. Thank you. Won't you think of the poor shareholders? Exactly. I think if everyone's paid fairly, there's no industry. There's no money to be made. Hang on. I should have stopped there. I shouldn't have gone in there. Grab a little bit of water. You're not wrong. That's hey, what do I know? What do I know? But that's just from what I've seen. Alright, we need a red. Don't tell me the one thing I didn't buy was a red. No, I did buy a red. We have Carmine Red. I assume this is just like a primary red, because that's what I wanted. Did you get the Pro Acryl White? Not yet. I want to buy their set. Their base set that they have. I think it's like 16 colors or something. They have... I know this sounds crazy. I've been struggling to find primary colors. Like, all I want is a solid set of primary colors. And the Pro Acryl set has primary colors in it. I just want the primary color. Like, I don't want a little bit of a purple blue. I don't want a green blue. I just want a straight blue. So I'm gonna probably get the set. It was on sale, which is... it was pretty decently priced. I just haven't done it yet. I probably should. I'd like to argue that creative people would still do great stuff, maybe even more, but people have let me down before. Hey, I mean, I don't doubt the quality of work being released. Of course, but... you know. Also, did you guys see that AI artist that signed a $3 million record deal? I have nothing to say about it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So. What? Yeah, there's an AI artist that I guess the creator signed a $3 million contract with. And it's... I don't know. I mean, you could argue that, like, at 3 mil, you could just, you know, make your own. There's nothing special about the AI artist. If that makes sense. I think this might be too thin for what I want. Let me see if I can find a thicker one. Well, not thicker, sorry. A little bit longer. But my yachts! Dark history on the film industry? We definitely could. There's a lot. Let's try this one. And there's a lot that happened in the 1940s and 50s. Was wild. I want to hire Mira to ghost try to distract towards Sackback. You don't need to hire me to do that, I'll do it for free. Okay, I think I might have added... I don't even know why I added black. I should have added white to make it like a pale. We start again. We'll add a little bit of white to make it like a faded... Well, that'll be like pink. It really quite literally has to be like the tiniest amount of white. Maybe that much. make red faded? Because white makes it pink. Huh. Eh. Or do I do the dark red? I don't know. I'm eagerly waiting the AI industry to go bust. I don't think they will. No, we are entering another pain just like the dot-com bubble burst. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go. Now we have prompt writers. Yeah, it's upsetting. A lot of people are, I think one of the other things is that a lot of people aren't upfront about the AI stuff. So if you go on Spotify, a lot of it's just AI junk. With people pretending that they're real people, but they're all AI artists, and they just pump out songs. They get millions of plays and listens, and they laugh all the way to the bank. You know? I mean, I feel like with art, I mean, AI is obviously going to get better, and it's going to be harder to tell, but do you think that should be paler? That looks kind of browny, doesn't it? Maybe we add more white to this. And get like a paler off-white. Too much money is being spent on stuff that hasn't been built for data centers that people don't want for an industry that isn't making money. It has to fail. Unless they find a way to... I mean, this is what they said about people buying up websites. At least give me sword arms or something, damn it. Yeah. I don't know. If there will be a pop, but they're burning through cash absurdly fast, so the survivability of the thing isn't looking too good. Yeah, that's true, but like, what do? Paywall it? They just put it behind a paywall? So many companies have already adopted AI, or a certain type of AI. So I see it, you know, maybe it'll slow down as we know it, and it'll be more like focused, if that makes sense. So they'll be like, oh, HR AI and stuff like that. Pushback I've seen, the pushback is pretty vocal, but I don't think they care. If there's money, people do not care. I'm positive you need to jack up the prices so high the adoption will plummet. That is also true. Have you seen those AI job interviews where people are joining their job interview and it's an AI bot? Like, hi, I'm Alex. I'll be conducting your interview today. Like, what? But we're not gonna see it literally everywhere anymore? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it will still be used everywhere. Like, I don't... Maybe they find a way to make it cheaper. Maybe there's like another... I just don't imagine them letting it fail. If that makes sense. They've invested too much time stealing people's work to train their AIs. My mom got tricked into one of those. I only realized when I saw the domain name had AI in it. The AI videos have gotten really good. Like, really good. It's kind of alarming. And listen, companies love to cut corners. If it saves them a buck, they will hang you out to dry. They do not care. That's quite red. I really wanted it to be paler, but if I add that, then it just turns pink. I think that's better. I wanted AI to make our lives easier, like removing workers from dangerous jobs and stuff. But instead AI is doing art and we're doing the backbreaking stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Like the dude ordering 5,000 cups of water from the drive-thru. This is what? I will say the pushback. Obviously that's the algorithm showing me what I want to see, but still good to see. Absolutely. You need to pay really close attention to spot them now. I know, that's the scary part. I've had a few videos that I've seen and I had to like watch a couple of times and I'm like, yeah, no, that's AI. But for like, people are getting scammed, dude. Has anyone been seeing that new scam everywhere? The fucking dog shelter scam? Is anyone else getting a bunch of shorts about injured dogs and they're all the same injured dogs and the same old guy and they all have fucking dog shelters on YouTube? And people are falling for it. I see the comments. I'm like, not yet. Maybe it's like on the Australian algo. So it'll show photos of like shelter dogs or dogs that have like tumors and stuff. And they're like, if you watch this for 20 seconds, my dog can get surgery. And then you kind of notice the account and then you see the same video with a different account name. And everyone apparently has a dog shelter set up. That bled into that so badly. Everyone apparently has a fucking dog shelter set up. And it's so frustrating. I'm like, people are out here getting scammed. And it's always on YouTube and Facebook. I don't think, not so much on TikTok, probably because it's like a younger audience and they're probably less inclined to fall for it. But I see the cat ones. Yeah, there's cat ones. I see the dog one a lot, but you're right, there's a cat one. I've seen it. And I've seen like, and it's the same old guy. It's always the old guy that's like, I don't want your money. I just wanna talk to you. What? Nah, TikTok is full of rot too. We're talking about the scams. Well, I guess TikTok's full of scams too, but specifically like the heartstring scams. I don't know. I feel like older people are more inclined to fall for that stuff, like the dog stuff. It's always, yeah, it's always Facebook. But I've been getting them. I don't have Facebook anymore. I've been getting them on YouTube. And I'm just like, what? And those fucking doctor ones, those are the ones that piss me off. Because I know they're aimed at people like Mama Clown. And it's like, to avoid getting cancer. Dude, fuck you. Legitimately, fuck you. The doctor ones. My mom will send them to me too. And I'm like, it's AI! She's like, how do you know? And I'm like, the intonation of this guy's voice is so... They take real video footage and then they put a different voice over the top of it. It's so annoying. Preying on fears, exactly. Exactly. It's just annoying and frustrating. Okay, this is not going well. Actually, do you know what I just realized we could do? We could have just watered this down a bunch. And that would have made it more faded. Damn. My mom always sends me videos asking if it's AI because I have her a crash course. Yeah. My dad will send me stuff too and I'll be like, it's AI. It's like, that's not AI. How can it possibly be AI? Be like, Papa, it's AI. He sends me those, it's always an old guy being like, this is what I've learned in my life. Working, just working hard and not spending time with your loved ones. I'm like, yeah, I get it, Dad. But it's always this fucking, spend more time with your family. And less time worried about work. Well, I think I fucked this. I think the dark red is better, though. Made an impasse. Based on the history of things they asked. I like the one where he's like, hey, he asked them. There was one where he's like, I want to take my car to go get washed. It's 5 minutes away. Should I walk or should I drive? Have you seen that guy? He finds like loophole things to prove that AI can't like do problem solving thinking. Does that make sense? I saw that one, yeah. I think it's getting pushed to everyone in the algorithm. But I've seen a few of his now. The other one was like, my friend gave me a cup, but the hole is on the bottom and not on the top. And the AI was like, well, you can't drink out of that. That's crazy. Instead of being like, turn it around, dipshit. Turn it around, you idiot. He's sending a message to you, and he always corners me in the hallway. If I'm awake late at night, he's like, you're gonna kill yourself. You need to work less. Which is rich coming from him, because I barely saw him when I was little, because he was always working. I always had a babysitter or a nanny. So I don't know who he's lecturing. Where were you when I needed you, Papa? Dude, this is fucking hard, because it like leaks into the cracks. I think I have to go back in and try and... Oh, fuck. Fuck. People using what is just a big database to make decisions just shows how far. Dude, my brother loves... he doesn't use ChatGPT. I think he uses Grok. Anytime we're arguing about something, he'll whip out his phone and be like, Grok? What about this? Dude, do you not know how to just Google shit anymore? You ain't got no fingers? It frustrates me. I'm like, does no one know how to research stuff anymore? We've lost the art of research, guys. Using Grok is somehow worse. He is an Elon fanboy. Yes, I am also ashamed. We are related. I also find shame in this. Grok, is this actually true? Yeah, but he whips it out in the middle of an argument. We argue a lot. I don't know why. I don't argue with my younger brother. But the other one and I always argue with each other. So he's always just pulling out his fucking ChatGPT in the middle of an argument. Mira, I think you need a new brother. I've been saying this for years! I wanted a sister! I wanted a sister, damn it. I feel like I should give up on this. Oh, what if we just paint it all red? We paint it all red, and then we go in with like a dry, like the Perexy dry, and then do the lines. I think that's better. Let's do that. Adopt me, please. I've always wanted a sister. Please, let me adopt you. I've always wanted a sister to talk about makeup to. You can ask for one for Xmas. I think Mama Clown is done. I was like, because when my brothers were younger, I'm like, you could have one more baby. You could have one more baby. It could be a girl. She's like, it could be a boy. And I was like, that's a good point. That is a very good point. Got 2 of each. Sister's fine. I know, but I feel like, I don't know. It could also just be the huge age difference between us. There's like a decade between me and my first brother. That's probably also, you know. It gets real catty. And that makes things fun. I feel like that would make life fun, no? I assume ringmasters are in that age range. Age definitely makes an impact. Yeah, because like when he was born, I was like, you know, not quite in high school, but almost. I was like 2 years off of being in high school. Yeah, so when he was a toddler, I was hitting puberty. Less of an issue with me and my siblings, we all became adults. Yeah. I'm definitely closer to my younger brother now that he's also an adult. But me and the other brother just never clicked like that. Basically another generation, kind of. I blame his personality more than the age. The ringmasters know. The ringmasters know. Some of my nieces and nephews have children already. I was born so late that I'm surprised as I don't have genetic issues. I beg your pardon? Is that a thing that happens? I've got a 16-year age gap between me and my little sister. Aww. That's ages though. It's been wild watching them grow up. Yeah, I had like an existential crisis when the youngest turned 18. I was like, you're not 18. I refuse. The fact he's an Elon fan, oh yeah, honestly. The first red flag. Yeah. Yeah, that one. Okay, almost slipped there. Does having kids late cause issues? I may need to move on then. I may need to get a move on then. I don't know. I've never heard that. I think when you are older, don't they call it like a geriatric? That's so fucking rude. A geriatric pregnancy. You're considered like high risk for a bunch of stuff. I think. I think that's only if you're birthing. I think if you're providing, I think it's fine. Look at Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. They're both in their 90s and they have babies. Which is crazy. Like, legitimately insane, if you think about it. It raises the chance of birth defects. Yeah, the geriatric pregnancies. My little sister just had her... Oh, the quinceañera! And I didn't know how to handle it. Yeah, that must have been... That must have been a lot. I have thoughts on kids late, but I'll keep it to myself. I mean, when you're 90, that just feels a little... I don't know. Not my monkeys, not my circus, not my monkey, not my monkeys, not my circus. I don't know what order that goes in, but I remember when I was in high school, one of my friends' dad was in his 80s. That's so old. He's probably dead now. Just scary to think about, because we would have been like 16. Yeah. That's so scary. But 30s? Well, for women, I believe, once you hit 30, your pregnancy... I think it's 35, actually. When you're 35, they consider you a high-risk pregnancy. Just, like, in general for your own health, as well as the baby's health. So it's called a geriatric pregnancy, which is kind of rude. You should rename that. Yeah. Because I remember going, wait, he's in his 80s? What? And I met him. He was in his 80s. He was definitely in his 80s. I'm gonna bring this up so I can see what's happening here. yeah, he was definitely an old man. I haven't spoken to her in a long time. But... Calypso, what are you doing, mate? You are destroying something. I know you are. I can hear it. Get out of there. I wonder how that would work for eggs that are frozen. I don't know, actually. Well, I mean, I think the geriatric pregnancy, like, is carrying the child. So, even if your eggs are young, like, your body is old. What the burb doing? He's in his drawer doing something. So I imagine you'd probably get a surrogate. Do surrogacy. I would like to adopt, I think. But adopting in Australia is archaic. I would like to give a child a home that doesn't have one. You have a burb? I have a few, yes. 35 onwards pregnancy is harder. Less likely to be successful. More likely to cause issues on the child if it's your first. It's to do with the production of a hormone. I thought ringmasters were your surrogates. That is true. We do love mpreg. The system hasn't been updated? No. At least not in my city. But I don't think it has anywhere, to be honest. It still has to be like a two-couple home. Which, I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's an argument to be made there. I don't deny that, but also... Would you rather leave a child in the system until they age out instead of letting them have a home? You know, this command does nothing. What should we make the command do? Is there like a good sound effect for that? What should we make the mpreg command do? I'm sure we could think of something. I was raised in a single parent household and I turned alright mostly, kind of. Yeah, me too. Until I was like 10. It was just me and Papa Clown. From the ages of like 2 to 10? 1 to 10? I'm not sure. I've never asked. I don't want to open that can of worms. Good ringmaster. Maybe I'll record a voice line that just says time to get mpregged. Oh, Tiago, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm not wearing my... If I miss anything, let me know. I'm not wearing my headphones because I have a terrible headache. And it feels like it's squishing my brain when I put it on. Okay, I think I painted this the way it should be painted. I have to like get in there. There we go. When it's dried, I think we can try and do like the cream stripes. It might be risky though. I already fucked it up, but at least red is an easy color to cover mistakes with. Do you feel weird hearing about artist actors you watch grow up now dying? Not really. No. Maybe if it was someone, like, if I heard, like, I don't know. I don't know, actually. I'm not sure. The JoJo thing or Naruto flute song would be an interesting sound redeem for DVD. I'll look it up. I want, like, Infinity Children or to be a priest. No in between. If you hit like 35, you're like, well, time to become a priest. Alright, let's go in with this lead Time to let Mira adopt all 14,000 of us. Despite our lifespan being 70s or 80s, women only have like a 15-year gap where they can have children safely. To be fair, they usually were dying way earlier, right? Yeah, but it is interesting. I'd be like, yeah, we can live longer. Your eggs won't, but you can. Once again, your eggs won't. Do you know what does make me feel old? When you see child actors, like you're watching a movie, minding your own business, and then a child actor shows up, and they're a full-grown adult with a beard. Like Haley Joel, is it no. Haley Joel Osment? Is that his name? The egg thief. Is it Haley Joel Osment? That every time he pops up, I'm like, nope. No, thank you. No, that's the other guy. You're right. No, Haley Joel Osment. Is that not the actor? Not the pastor. The pastor's Austin. The pastor's Austin. The pastor's Austin. But Joe Osmond, Sixth Sense. Yeah, the kid from Sixth Sense. He's fucking old. When I see him with his beard, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. I was minding my own business and I was like, I know that guy. But from where? He looks so familiar to me. And then I googled it and I was like, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. The kid that sees dead people, yeah. Also the kid from Home Alone. Yeah, Macaulay Culkin looks old and young at the same time. He was in so many movies though. Richie Rich. Does anyone remember Richie Rich? He was in Home Alone. He was the child actor. You know what I did watch recently? Gosh, what's that one with the rockets? The students that build rockets in high school. Based on a true story. Got Jake, what's his name in it? Gallagher? Gallagher, yep, you know that guy. Kristen Dunst was also up there. Kristen Dunst, yeah, she was Bring It On. She was definitely in a... I always remember Kristen Dunst as like a teen actor. Like in her 18s, 19s, 20s. So that one doesn't feel bad. It's when you see like the really young ones that have aged. Oh yeah, Interview with the Vampire. All right, now that made me feel old. I was fine with it before remembering about the vampire. October Sky, thank you. That's the name of the movie. It's really good. The animated series for that. I remember he had a McDonald's in his house. And as we know, I'm a huge McDonald's fan. Haven't had it in a while. But Viva McDonald's. He had a McDonald's in his house. And I was always jealous. I was like, oh, what it must be like to be rich. Before I started feeling sick yesterday, after I got my hair cut, it was already starting to happen, but I was still fine-ish. Mama Clown wanted to go window shopping at the furniture depot where it's just like a bunch of furniture stores. Damn. It was all old people too, which, considering the price of everything, that does make sense. I'm like, $7,000 for a chair. Oh, to be rich. Good luck. Thank you, thank you. Man, now I want to watch Interview again. It's a good movie. My mom let me read those books when Anne Rice? You had an awesome... I mean, I read The Exorcist when I was a child. It's so expensive, yeah. I was like, no wonder IKEA is so... I mean, there was some nice stuff. I saw a really nice I guess hallway. Imagine having a hallway for your hallway dresser. Couldn't be me. And it was handmade, and it was made of bone and resin, and it was beautiful. Everything else was so like hospital. It was just, everything in there was like white and beige, but this was like this beautiful like vintagey blue. It was like $8,000 or something, and I was like, so that's not happening. By the way, should we have a snack break now, considering your condition? I do have some beef jerky here. This is what I've been snacking on. Mike's beef jerky. This is my favorite. I don't even like beef jerky, but I like this beef jerky specifically. And it's chili. But they did change it. They cut it into cubes now. It used to be in strips. I don't know why they cut it into cubes. Get some fruits. I'm trying to avoid sugar. I don't know. I'll put it here. Like super spicy? I swear it used to be spicier. Not that spicy. A Hot Pocket. Yum. I've never had a Hot Pocket. I've always wanted to have one. I don't like turkey. I knew eat that better, so. True. But I only have a few pieces. I also have seaweed. My snacks are fucking terrible, aren't they? I have seaweed or jerky. But in jerky form, it's different. How do you jerky chicken? Or turkey? Don't you have to cook it? Oh, you're fasting for Lent? Lent coincided with Ramadan? Does that always happen? Anyone? Did you give up snacking for Lent? I don't know too much about Lent. But is that where you choose a thing to give up? This is my favorite seaweed. This is a 6-pack. Wow. The organic seaweed in original flavor. I don't like the teriyaki flavors. I just want the plain ones. These are really good. It was similar to beef jerky. Hot Pockets are alright. Hot Pockets are like, what are those things? Lunchables? We never had them in Australia. Isn't jerky just drying out the meat? So you can just jerky about anything. But if you dry out... Doesn't chicken have salmonella? You have to cook it. I think Ramadan is based on the calendar. It's a specific month, I think. We might have to Google that. But it is also based off the moon, but I believe it's a set month. Like in the Islamic calendar or something. I don't know. I actually don't know. The only reason I know it's Ramadan is because Mama Clown told me. And I was like, ooh, it's Ramadan. Which usually means there's like parties and stuff. But I don't go to them, so it doesn't matter. They're kind of eh. Aren't you literally eating a Hot Pocket right now and you're gonna tell me it's kind of eh? Yeah, look, it's a kind of eh. I'm eating one right now. Kind of eh. Oh, that dried out quickly, didn't it? The 9th month. Oh, there we go. And the calendar is not 12 months. So that's why it changes every year. I mean, rip to those fasting in summer. I mean, it's towards the end of summer, so I'm guessing it's not a ridiculously long day. But the other day, I was talking to Mama Clown, and I was like, what happens if you live in Scandinavia? And it's sun all the time. She's like, I don't know. So we Googled it. Apparently you have to fast that day. You have to fast from sunrise to sunset. They don't even care. I was like, that seems like. I have some strawberries and Greek yogurt. Oh, for breakfast I had half of my chobani. Because I was too tired to make my omelet that I usually eat. I had half my chobani. I still have half left. I just had the vanilla one. That's a rough day though. That's a rough day. Just don't eat. Yeah, that's a long day. I was like, I feel like that's a little bit unfair because it's like not your fault that you ended up. It's not your fault that you were born in Finland. But yeah. Apparently you just gotta suck it up and fast it. Oh, damn. That's a lot. That's a long day. I don't envy people during Ramadan. It looks so brutal. I think it depends on the weather and like what you do too, I imagine. Like if you just like did nothing, because I mean maybe that's just me. There's a lot of times where I just don't eat for the whole day or drink. So I don't notice. But I mean if you're out there in the heat and summer and you're exercise, yeah. Nah, I don't think I could do it. Can do sport. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Doing sports during Ramadan seems rough. I forget to eat for a day. Yeah, so I feel like it's doable. If it was summer, I'd complain. You're not supposed to complain. I'd complain. The required rules for Lent are fasting on Good Friday and Ash Wednesday, and then no meat on Ash Wednesday, Good Friday, and every Friday of Lent. Oh. I thought, oh, never mind. Maybe that's like a movie thing? Or a TV show thing where they're like, oh, you have to pick a thing to give up for Lent? You're like, no chocolate. Do you know what I have been getting ads for? Which now makes sense that you've told me it's Lent. Mark. What's his name? Mark action movie starman. What's his name, anyone? He's been trying to get me to join a prayer app every day. Multiple times a day. He's like, hey, this is a bit random, but do you want to pray with me? Oh yeah, Mark Wahlberg, thank you. He's like, do you want to pray with me? And I'm like, not really. And then the ad takes us into a church, and I'm like, I don't know about this. I didn't agree to this. I didn't consent to this. And then another time it was Chris Pratt and Mark Wahlberg. I'm like, can you please stop inviting me to church? Why do you keep inviting me to church? I guess it's like a prayer app that Mark Wahlberg hangs out on. Sounds a bit weird. I don't know if he has like an interest in it. Like, is that his app? I don't know anything about this app. But he's been plugging it to me lately, constantly. And now that I know it's Lent, that makes a lot more sense to me. Oh no, that's supposed to be pink. I can't believe I said no that way. That whole thing is supposed to be pink, not grey. We can fix that. We can fix that. I'd catch fire if I stepped into a church. Honestly, that's how I... Oh, prayer app, not right. Jesus Christ. We all know the meme. We all know the meme. That was the most, oh no, I know, that was, I heard it as soon as I said it, I heard it too. Maybe he's inviting you to church for the free biscuits. I've been getting a lot of church ads, which I don't know, perhaps, I mean, the prayer app one is, for Lent, I'm assuming. The other ones, I don't know, is it a sign or is it for Lent? It's just like, stop scrolling. Come join the Church of Jesus of Latter-day Saints. And they always have this creepy smile. It's always cute young girls too, which, I mean, I feel like they know what they're doing. With this creepy smile, and they're just like, you feel like your life is lacking in direction? I'm like, oh, stop that. Marky Mark and the Fun Dream is the Christian rap group. Did you guys hear about that Christian rap group? Lead singer was gay. Which was not the... I mean, I'm sure it was alarming to a lot of people. But he was Bill Cosbying a lot of people. And now he's being sued. And he's like, they're lying. And a lot of people are believing him and being like, no, he would never do that. Her name is a little close to my hymen. That is true. That's what we say when we want we want something to happen. We're like, my hymen. Okay. That's nice. I like that. Oh, that's actually bad. Yeah. It wasn't the gay part. That was just an addition to the thing. There's a channel I really enjoy watching. I think it's called Good Girl Gone Bad. She does like documentary stuff. She does recently she has been focusing a lot on like pastors and stuff like that, mega churches, like deep investigations on mega churches and stuff. But they're all such like really well rehearsed, researched videos, and I just have them playing in the background. Good Girl Gone Bad. My nose is leaking, sorry about that. Type in pastor. Do you have mega churches? If you're familiar with damn it, what are they called? There's Arise, but I'm pretty sure Arise is New Zealand. What's that musical church? It's Australian. I can't think of what it's called right now. Oh, Hillsong. Anyway, the woman's channel is called Not the Good Girl. But she did like a whole... Yeah, she tends to focus on like... She does true crime still sometimes. Hillsong, yeah. Yeah, Hillsong is Australian. But it seems like she's pivoted and mostly just does, I guess like... What is it called? Oh my goodness. What are those churches that require donations? The Guy Sebastian Church. Yeah, I didn't want to say it. The something gospel? I don't know. She focuses on stuff like that. True crime too? Yeah, it's a really cool channel. It's called Not the Good Girl. But I think she is really good at researching stuff. Prosperity Gospel, thank you. She focuses a lot on that. And she goes through like, you know, all the big ones. Like Ted Haggard and fucking Joel Osteen and yeah. A lot of those sorts of things. And occasionally true crime pops up. But yeah, I bring it up because that was the one who was talking about oh, there we go. It's a band called... Oh, his name is DC Talk, and he was in a band called the Newsboys. That's... That's a name. That's how I know about that. But yeah, she does, yeah, lots of stuff. Oh yeah, the Hillsong singer and pastor who lied about having cancer. That was crazy. And then he was like, Jesus healed me. And everyone was like, Everyone was like, it's a little bit convenient. Yeah, that was a lot. Never knew Hillsong was Aussie. Yeah, it's definitely Aussie. I used to be really into Christian rock music. I used to love the Barlow Girls. If anyone remembers the Barlow Girls, I don't know where any of these people were are now. Super Chick. I used to really love Super Chick. Super Chick was blowing up mainstream too. I don't know what happened to them. I used to really like Skillet. Skillet was also a Christian band. Mira's Christian phase. I feel like we all had a Christian rock phase. Right? Right? It was just the music. It wasn't the thing. Well, I guess they did go mainstream. Well, yeah, there was like a period where like all of these bands that I didn't know were Christian one. Cause Skillet, like all that you do, I mean, not to quote The Simpsons, but there was that Christian rock episode where she's like, you just changed the word Jesus to baby. And it's a love song. And it's like, yeah, she's not wrong. Sure, yeah, we all had that phase. Skillet was a great band. And then I read an interview and I was like, wait a minute. What do you mean this song's about MXPX was a Christian band? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. I don't believe you. For real? I had no idea. I hate the way you said that. Sure, yeah, we've all had that phase. I've been bamboozled. Skillet and Pod. Ah, I forgot about Pod. Yeah, Skillet got really big. I remember Super Chick went mainstream. They signed like with Universal, I think. I don't know what happened to them. Barlow Girls, no idea. Did you know Stacy Orico was a Christian? She has a... No, that was someone else. Stacy Orico went through some shit in the music industry. She started off as a Christian singer. And that's why, like, a lot of people were pushing her. That's why she was, like, so, like, conservatively dressed and was writing the songs that she was writing. And she recently, put a lawsuit against her record label and her ex-manager because she would be on tour with her manager and he would... She was underage at the time, but he would touch her inappropriately. He didn't do it with her till she was of age, which I think is 16 or 17. But he would touch her inappropriately and then make her pray with him for seducing him with her sexy underage body. But she's now suing them for, you know, all the stuff she went through. And the record label... Because apparently the record label hired someone to be like her carer. And when the carer was like, hey, there's this really weird dynamic with this one manager and Stacy Orico. And they fired the Guardian when she brought it up. So people knew. And I think it was worse was that it was like a Christian... Everyone that worked around her was like part of a Christian record label. Which is kind of fucked up that it was just happening. And I think if I recall correctly from like the court filing, she said that her parents trusted them because they were a Christian record label and they would have like her best interests in a godly way. But apparently that was not the case. So, fools, the sheer fools. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Also, she was so young. But also, like, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I've been in some pretty shady situations. I've been in some pretty dodgy situations too, so who am I to talk? But nothing to that extent, knock on wood, thank God. But yeah, wild. Fools, the sheer fools. Same reason my mom sent me to a private middle school. It didn't go as planned. There was also Memphis. Oh, I forgot about Memphis Mayfire. There's a black metal band in Norway or Sweden that started to study Catholic theology so they could do deeper cut blasphemy. That's kind of funny. But they all ended up converting. No, that had a happy ending. That's kind of funny. Switchfoot? I forgot about that. Did you just say POD? POD. I've never heard it said that way. Yeah, no one's ever heard me say blink 182. 182. Damn it, 182. As I lie dying, flyleaf under... Wow, I haven't heard these names in so long. A clown that hasn't once annoyed chat with making hand... I have! I have! I did a balloon animal stream. I made dogs, I made a giraffe, I made a bunny, I made other things too. I can't quite remember. But I did one. Are you trying to tell me that we're due for another one? Are you saying we're due for another balloon? I mean, you know what? I have all the balloon animal. I still have all the balloon stuff. Shall we do another one? Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna close my window and turn the light on because it's getting a little bit dark and I can't see what I'm doing anymore. Uno momento, please. Oh, no, no. My paintbrush is running away. Okay. She crashed out watching... Yeah, dude, that guy still pissed me off. Oh, wait, I have something to show you, too. Remind me when I get back. Remind me, I was going through my books, and I found something that I was telling you about, but I never got to show you. Ah! It's too far. I don't have the energy for this. Balloon gray unclean one. I meant advanced balloon. Oh, of course. What do you consider advanced balloon animals? Hey Siri, light on. Thank you. Okay. Whew. That took all my energy. People are leaving through their set? They had a stack line of openers. Oh. You seen the ones with a bunch into a giant balloon? Oh, no, I didn't use one balloon. Well, the octopus had multiple balloons. Okay. I have returned. Hello. Just had a work call. What did I miss? Nothing. I just turned off my... I just closed my blinds. Remember I was telling you about Nemi? The comic book? The comic strip? And I was like, I have the Nemi books. I just can't remember where they are. I found the Nemi books. Look, I show you. I found them. I still have the tab open. That was the second book. That was the third book. I don't have the fourth book, but that's like hard to get a hold of. I don't know if they did like a limited printing run. I got my Nemi books. This is the first one. I like zoom out. Yeah, this is the first book. But I found my Nemi books, my Nemi comic books. It has like all the comics translated from. How pretty is the art? Oh my god. Translated from Norwegian? Nemi Metro since 2003. Yeah, I don't know where this woman is from. But it's like all of the comics in order. I like this one. There's some cool ones. So pretty, yeah. This is the first one. Was that Alice Cooper? That looked like Alice. That's Alice Cooper. That's definitely Alice Cooper. Damn, I hate it when Alice Cooper just shows up while I'm brooding at the Norwegian. Yeah, I thought it was Norwegian too, right? I love it when I'm just brooding by the river and Alice Cooper shows up. Yeah, that was the first book. Oh, here we go. Lisa Meyer. All right, let's see where she's from. Yeah, no idea. That was the first one. This is the second one. I love... Forward by Tori Amos is crazy. I never realized how big Nemi was. Surely it tells me on the back. Oh yeah, she's Norway. Also, Norway. Her name is Nemi Montoya. Not very Norwegian. Have you guys seen the collab between Chris Angel and Alice Cooper? They have a show together. I saw a trailer for it. Kind of crazy. Yeah, this is the second. Oh, look at that artwork at the cemetery. So beautiful. Oh my god, I thought that was the artist. I was like, that looks like Tori Amos. Is she holding a bundle of sage in her hand? Has Tori Amos always been a bit of a hippie? I never noticed. Chris Angel? Yeah, he's got a show with You're Lying. No, it's true. Look it up. Look on Chris Angel's Instagram. They filmed like an ad and everything, and Alice Cooper is doing like magic. I like this one. That's cute. Bad hair day. And I have the third book. I love this. Look at the ripped paper. The fourth book goes... I looked it up when I found this. I was like, I don't have the lost one. But the fourth one goes for anywhere between $100 to $300. Which these ones go for like $40-ish each, which I think is fair. But I guess the last one might have not been printed that much. Or maybe it was like a limited run. It's a live Vegas show. Yeah, I wasn't joking. But yeah, so I'll see if I can. That's cute. I'll see if I can get a hold of the fourth one. It'd be nice to have. But yeah, cute. Oh, that's really cute. Love it. Anyway, probably limited copies, yeah, which sucks. But I have all three of them. One of them has been damaged. I don't know how I damaged it, but I have damaged it. This one. I've dinged it really bad, and I don't even know how I did it. And here. I don't know. Maybe I just shoved it somewhere and didn't care for it. That one's a little bit dinged up here, too. That's okay. They're well loved. Now I want to listen to Alice Cooper. Listen to Poison. Is Norway the country of orphan? That's true. There's a lot of Norway. There's so many amazing Norwegian musicians as well. Must just be the country of talent. Norway. The excitement for reading it couldn't be contained. It's a great series if you're looking to collect. If you like collecting books like that, it's awesome. I'm glad I found them. I knew I had them, and I knew I told you about Nemi. But I just, for the life of me, I knew I had it somewhere. Watch the Poison MV, they got boobies. It's such a good music video. Poison. Poison running through my veins. You're poison. I don't wanna break these things. Your lips. Black lace on sweat. I think that's my favorite line. Black lace on sweat. I wanna love you, but I better not touch. Don't touch. I want. I like the people in the background going, don't touch. I wanna hold you, but my senses tell me to stop. I love Alice Cooper. We love a demonic entity. Isn't he friends with Johnny Depp? Yeah, they were in a band. Well, they are in a band called the Hollywood Vampires. Their last album was pretty good. There's a song on there called Hedy Lamarr. Very good song. I enjoyed it. They also did a cover of Heroes, which was quite nice. But yeah, it's Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper's guitarist, who, forgive me, I can't remember his name right now. The other guy. Keith Richards? Keith Richards. Is that Keith Richards? No, it's not Keith Richards. It's the other guy. And Johnny Depp. Shock rock. Father was a pastor. Yeah. I always forget that. Vampires. Are they trying to tell us something? Wasn't Johnny Depp playing with Alice Cooper for a while? They play in a band together. I don't know if he was like touring with him or something. Alice Cooper has his... I think he brings him out on stage occasionally. He was on tour with Jeff Beck. He didn't... Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Hedy Lamarr was the Jeff Beck album with Johnny Depp. Excuse me. The Hollywood Vampires album. Hollywood Vampires usually just does covers, but they had a few originals on the last album. The Hedy Lamarr song was from the Jeff Beck collab album. That album was quite nice, and they were on tour together. And then Jeff Beck passed away, unfortunately. Hedy Lamarr. Sorry. The way Johnny Depp sings is kind of amusing. I'm sticking my paintbrush all the way up his crack. Sorry, sir. But I've got to squeeze in there. There we go. But it was quite good. Also had to cover a whole lot of love. Yeah. Oh, Joe Perry, thank you. That's who I'm... Not Keith Richards. I'm like, not Keith Richards, the other guy. Joe Perry, thank you. From Aerosmith. Gotta get all the crevices, exactly. Yeah, they do some good music. But do the Ringmasters want to kiss Mira? How dare you? Bold of you to assume there's a choice. I'm crazy. Alright, I'm going to paint these little skulls here. Let me zoom in. Touch. Tell me to stop. Your poison running through my vein. Hands, exactly. My blind eye. I try to look into LASIK, but they were like, yeah, you're still gonna be blind. You'll just be less blind, but you will still definitely be blind. Can you play Coral Cuddly Carnage yet? What's that? I don't know what that is. I know what Don't Stop Girly Pop is. I have not heard of the other one. I did find the most mundane game, and I'm so excited for it to come out. It's basically like an alchemy library that every book has been thrown off the shelf, and your whole mission is to just put all the books back on the shelves and sort them out. I love it. I love the sound of it. And just like that, the Don't Stop Girly Pop song is stuck in my head. And it's iconic, and you should be thankful. Party parrot clap! Party people! I'm missing some red spots that I'm gonna go fill in. I need a little bit more water. Also, welcome in Ice Dragon Only. Is it upsetting that your name has reminded me of two companies? OnlyFans and Bad Dragon. Thank you. This is exactly what was needed. Hi, hello, hello. I'm sorry. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Why would you even be thinking about that? There you go. OnlyFans? What do you mean? It says Ice Dragon Only. And then my brain did the thing where it was like, Bad Dragon. Where would you use Bad Dragon online? It would have to be on OnlyFans. Bad Dragon OnlyFans. And I like it. What a lovely name. I mean, if I was into fantasy romance, then perhaps it would have reminded me of something like that. But I'm not really into fantasy romance like that. Sorry, I had to bring that up so I could see it. Bad Dragon. Murgo, you would like Bad Dragon. From what I've learned from the Digimon streams and all the times you've went wood, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. The two companies Mira never forgets. From your model design, you would absolutely love Clown Clan. Clown Clan? Word association. Yeah, I'm really good at that. What is the clown equivalent? Sounds like a comfy game. I'm so excited for that. Cat with a hoverboard. What? I've never... Oh, I have seen it. I have seen it. What is the clown equivalent of poison that runs through the veins of ringmasters? Lemon pies, juggling balls, whoopee cushions. Chloroform. Chloroform is pretty good. Yu-Gi-Oh deck. 2 deck. Oh, sorry. Not gonna say I bought. You gonna drop a review? Yeah. You're gonna give us a review? We simply must know. Do we deserve to know? Probably not. Is that going to stop us? Nay. Nay, nay. I'm doing a second coat of the red. It's not as bright and vibrant as it looks on screen, but it's definitely bright. Just not as bright as it looks. Michael Wolf, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome backstage. Thank you, thank you. Yes, we must know for science reasons. How much prep was involved? Excuse me? I need a sneeze. Oh, that's gone. Never mind. How do I make this look worn? Like, weathered is what I meant. How does one make this look weathered? I mean, I have to try and get the... Do we still try to do the white lines? Like, I really want the white lines, but I don't think we're gonna get the white lines. Grime and dirt stains? That's true. They're like pieces of art. I mean, honestly, yeah. Some of them are so pretty. Especially the egg ones. Oh my god. I imagine cleanup for something like that would be crazy. Also, how do you know you're into that? That's what I'd like to know. How do you figure that you're into eggs? Oviposimusa. How do you know you're into that? You're just like, I feel like I want eggs inside of me. Right? Yeah, see? How? Sunny just called you a furry. Excuse me? Anthros, how dare you? I'm anti-furry. You should know that by now. Anti-furry. Maybe you can try. The primal urge of I could hold that. If a chicken can, why can't I? It's such a niche experience, right? I mean, I don't know, but I don't know. Something would have to trigger it, surely. It doesn't just happen. Or should I just leave it red? I don't know. I feel like the white would be a good addition. Can I, like, sketch on here with a pencil? Maybe that'll help. Because I mean, because that would be straight. And then it would sort of, like, fold. Whoops. It would, like, fold. It wouldn't go straight like that. Because the fabric is, like, pushed. So it'd be, like, squished together. I'm really bad at stuff like this. We'll let that dry. The hair is still looking kind of patchy. You can probably see that better now. So let's try and dry brush. You know, I want to do stripes like my sleeve, like the red and white alternating stripes. We're mixing more fluoro green. Alright, that's much too dark. Okay. Add a little bit more yellow. Honest Quest went Poltron, her jade egg. Her $500 jade egg or something. Can you tell my job to stop requiring me to do things? I'm missing your cozy painting stream. Give me their number. I will tell them off. And be like, no. No. Being eaten, but his excuse me? I don't know if I misheard what I'm reading right now, but what did you just say? If you want a cotton candy buddy to fit the theme. Yeah. Think of Zeno eggs and... That's not how that works, though. Excuse me. That's not how that works. That's too watery. We need it to be thicker, but the only way to get it thicker... This is like a very thin paint. Misheard or misread? I know. I said misheard, but then I know it's supposed to be misread. I know. You want to eat what now? Yeah, see, that's what I'm like, what do you mean? Oh, I think you mean being eaten by his behind. Okay, that was unfortunate. That's unfortunate because it sounded like you were asking if someone ever modified him to be having his butt being eaten. I was like, that's a bit weird. I see what you mean now. Two thin coats. Yeah, but the fluoros are not a great consistency. So this is like my third layer to try and get this to be smooth. Then first do a sample for preview. Candy cane stripe. Yeah, kind of like candy cane stripes. But I'll do the back of his head. Most unfortunate misread. Hey, it was the way it was written. Not my fault. Not my fault. That one was definitely not my fault. I do like the green. I think it looks cool. Let's grab some more orange and do a second coat on the antlers, I'm thinking. There's a bubble that just won't pop. A little bubble here that won't pop. Immune to popping. It just breaks apart, it doesn't crush, and then I can put it back together. How weird. Thank you for the head pat. The green looks really nice. Thank you. His lips need to be redone because we went a bit hard on the... But... And then I think we try and dry brush this. Maybe in like a dark browny orange for the antlers to get the lines to show up. That'd be cool. I think that would look really nice. I don't know why I was holding my breath. What does a headache behind your eye mean? I need to Google that. Like a stabbing pain behind your eyeball. There's probably a Slanesh demon that would do that. Yes. He's Nurgle, not Slanesh. I really need to get back into painting. I've done well in the past. Got third. Wow! On parade once, but haven't really done anything in ages. You should! You should, you should! Strain or fatigue? Fatigue. That would make sense. I didn't really sleep last night. That was horrible. Could not fall asleep, even though I was so tired. Maybe it's eye strain or a migraine. I do get migraines, but I feel like I know when I'm about to get a migraine. It's very... I just know. I don't know how to explain it. Good night, Delta. Thank you for spending time with us. Should I do my Chaos, Necron, or Tau? Chaos. I do like Chaos. Necron's also cool. That brush is dirty now, too. This purple water looks really tasty. I don't know if you can see the color of this, but that looks pretty good. Oh, it doesn't look good on camera. It's like this violet purple. It looks really yummy. Chaos was my first army. Rule of cool decided. Hell yeah. The new Defiler looks great, but I am poor. I want like 5. I haven't seen the new Defiler. Necrons are literally just 40k Tomb Kings. I know. Necrons are cool. I like them. But Chaos... I don't know. I do like... Well, I've been having a hard time painting. I'm just not good at doing bone. I'm just not good at doing bone. I wish I was. I'm just not good at it. I don't know. Not sure. I don't even remember. What did I buy for this? We had to buy a specific color for this. I can't remember. I just don't know how to shade bone. It's so much harder to like shade it, if that makes sense. I do like the base. The sand. Look pretty good. I had a Canoptic Necron army that was insane, but now they aren't that good anymore. Did they change the rules or something? I have to go to work. Good luck and get well soon, Mira. Thank you, Azday. Have a good day at work. What's there looks good to me. I don't know. I just don't know how to shade it. I did buy... What did they say? I can't remember. There was a specific color I bought. Oh, I think it was Skeleton Horde. Was it Skeleton Horde Contrast? I think it was. I bought this for this, but we just haven't gotten around to it yet. You need to block color brown wash dry brush. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to... I don't know what I wanted to do. Okay. We can probably start blocking out the tentacles. I wanted the tentacles to be purple. What color did I want the tentacles to be? I don't remember. Oh, we can probably do the triangles on the face. All right, what color are the eyes? Should we do white eyes? White seems like a good color to do. No. Go eat, Mira. I am very tired. Let's see what we can get done. We do have to be up early for stream tomorrow. Damn. Damn. I fucked up. Wait. Oh my god, the angles, dude. The angles. Alright, well that was a goddamn mess. I didn't shake this. We do have a morning stream. We do. Orange base and purple tentacles. Is that what we said we were gonna do? Purple tentacles, orange? You want to get that paint really thin to then start to use it like a wash on the bones. Who are you kissing, Calypso? I'll wait till the eyes dry a little bit because I screwed up the white in them. I don't want to do the lips yet because I want to, like, I don't want to tidy up the lips because I want to do the diamonds around the eyes first. I think so. I might have to check the VODs. Wait, why are we checking the VODs? What happened? What happened? What happened? Okay. Here's what we can do. We've got our nails that we should do. I'm thinking Screaming Skull base with like a darker brown. Oh, I realized I already had Screaming Skull here. Never mind. Oh, to double check the tentacle. Sleepy Mira. Yeah, I only got like 3 or 4 hours and I kept having dreams about Minecraft. I had dreams about farming in the water on Minecraft. Okay, let's do our nails. Calypso gets more action than I do. Calypso's a little whore. Pedicure time, Mr. Unclean One. Exactly like actually painting nails. That's kind of funny. Were you farming rice? No, I was like planning my aquatic farm in my head. I worked on it a bit, not yesterday, on Tuesday, like during the day. have like a semblance of a farm. Oh, why did I put that back in my mouth? I meant to I meant to get more water. Instead, I shoved it with paint back in my mouth. Oh yeah, close. There's a loose... Can you see that tiny little loose hair? Right at the tip. There's one hair straggler. It's like one bristle is out of formation. Drinking water from your paint pot is a rite of passage. It's right there. I need... Oh, I don't think I can pull it out, so let me grab some scissors. It's right there. These are the fake golden maple ones that showed up. Joined back. First thing I hear is back in my mouth. This is a mirror stream. If you cut the clown's mouth, you can make it look like a piggy bank, since it pops open from the bottom. Ah! Oh gosh, how am I gonna cut through plastic like that? That would be cool though. Although, coins are quite large, so I think it would just be like... It would be... Maybe his stomach, you could do that. But otherwise, it's quite large. His pinky nails all fucky-wucky. No offense to him. Is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he has 5 toes. Did the paint taste good? It tasted like acrylic paint. And don't ask me how I know that. There's a white spot right there. We'll fix that later. Right, back to the toesies. Everyone loves toes, right? Almost put it in my mouth to point it without cleaning it. Hell yeah. Look at that pretty painted toe. I'm just gonna paint the underside of the nails. This one's a little bit too liquidy now. Okay. There we go. Oh, I just went cross-eyed. Okay. What lovely feet! Calypso, you can hear Calypso in the background. Hello? 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 Ah! Ah! Rock this party. Let me see. Did I fuck up your toesies? Did I fuck up your pedicure, sir? Nope, his pedicure looks nice. Look at that. Look at those little toesies. Orange underneath for the tentacles and purple on the exterior. Okay. Orange underneath, purple on top. So should I paint it all orange and then put the purple on top? I think so, because I don't think I could put orange on top of purple. I think that's the best way to do it. Alright, and I'm gonna go in and like... I don't know if you can see like all the ridges on his toenails, but we'll go in and we'll hit all the ridges. But let's just do the base colors for now. I need some water. Eating a lot of paint today. So, welcome to Salon Mayhem. Would you like some tea, some coffee? Sorry, I gotta get up close. This really feels like I'm painting someone's actual nails. Like it's the same technique, like one line down the middle, and then a line on each side to fill in, and then you just fill in the gap at the bottom, and then run it across the tip to seal the nail polish. It's like exactly like painting an actual nail. Love it. I mean, we could have made his green nails, I feel like, is a distraction. I don't mind them being, especially since we want his tentacles to be purple and orange. Also, how'd you find that so fast, Jiro? Do you just like know? Now, where's your pinky on this side? I don't even know. I don't think he has a... Is that a pinky nail? It doesn't look like it. I think the mold was kind of not great for the last pinky. So I'm just gonna paint this and pretend it's a pinky. Or does he canonically have a missing pinky? Because if so, whoopsie. Otherwise, I gave him a nail he didn't ask for. Perfect. Cool. What do we think? Very fancy. Check the beginnings with 2x speed. Because I spoke about it at the start. Oh, lucky I started. Oh, my tummy just made a grumble. My tummy just grumbled. Okay, I saw a thing here that I wanted to fix. Right there. Is that too watery? That's too watery. I did another drop. How are you doing? Hello, hello. I'm going out for dinner today. Hope you feel better soon, love. Thank you, Murgo. I hope you have a wonderful dinner. Please enjoy. Let us know what you had. Imagine seeing this pink monstrosity barreling towards you on the battlefield. Come hither, child. I have a gift for you. Roar. Ow. Damn it. Yes, enjoy your dinner, Murgo. Tiny bit of red on here. Alright, let's see. There was like the tiniest... Well, now I can't bloody see it. What a waste of resources. I can't see it now. It was so glaringly obvious before, and now... it's gone. Interesting. I have no idea where it went. Where was it? It was so bright. What? Oh, here it is. There we go. Alright. I think I filled the hole there. I think that's supposed to be pink. Right in here. Right in this hole is supposed to be pink, not. I think I need like the tiniest. There we go. That's better. Right in this hole. Yeah, perfect. There we go. Now it looks like his butt and not an accident. Why else did I need this? I needed this for another reason. The eyes. I fucked up the eyes. Ooh, hello, hello. Is that... Oh no, I got it on his nose. No, I'm sorry, I got it on your nose. I ruined your nose. I feel like the white eyes don't really show up that much. Maybe there's another color better suited, but I mean, I guess for now. White it is. God damn it, I did it again. Such a small area to work in. His eyes don't really pop with the white. Maybe like a... You get that hole. Is a second wrapping chainmail? That hole? the hole here? Maybe like a fluoro color for his eyes. We got fluoro purple. I don't know. Alright, let's hit the tentacles with an orange, I think. What if butthole? Alright, let's go in with this orange. Is this the orange I was using? I think so. Wait. Purple on top, orange on bottom? Purple on top, orange on bottom. Eyes will pop a little more once the diamonds are there, probably. We could put gems in there, you're so right. I don't know if you were kidding, but now all I can think about is putting gems in his eyeball sockets. Shine bright like a diamond. Okay. I want to paint his tentacle. I gotta... I hate the way I have to put 2 fingers inside of him. Orange on bottom, purple on top. Okay, so I'll paint them all orange. And then you should be able to layer the purple on top without much issue. Shine bright like a diamond. My life, beautiful sleep. I choose to be happy. You and I. You and I are like diamonds in the sky. Like shooting star I see. Why sup it too? You can put on a full on fit. I can't fit my fist in there. I'm 3 fingers deep and it's already tight. It's already a tight squeeze. This is not my fault. I'm gonna... Just to make sure I get the hole properly. Calypso, what the hell are you doing, mate? Okay. The bowling ball grip is the most stable way to hold someone. I'm sorry. Is that 2 in the front, 1 in the back? Or is that 2 in the back, 1 in the front? I've been bowling 1 time in my life. And I wasn't very good at it. That's how you know it's good. Isn't it Calypso? It is, but I'm wearing gloves. So, let me finish this, and then I'll take off my gloves. Maybe I'll go have some soup. I know that Mama Clown has made Herrera, which is one of my favorite soups. All Moroccans make it around Ramadan time, whether they fast or not. I think that's another tentacle. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. How frisky you feeling? Excuse me, reverse grip. I'm gonna need you to walk me through this. What do you mean, reverse grip? 2 fingers in her mouth, 1 up her nose? 2 fingers in her nose, 1 in her mouth? Like, what is reverse grip? Herrera soup will have to try it one day. You definitely should. It's a lot of work to prep. But usually you prep like a lot. And Mama Clown said she would make pastela this weekend. I'll send you photos. She said I have to help her though, so I'll send you photos if she makes the pastela. If she puts me in charge of the oven, I will burn every single one of them. Yeah, I'll show you, It's my favorite. I've been bugging her to make it for months. That's all I want. She's like, the chicken one is easier to make. And I'm like, but I don't like the chicken one. I like the spicy seafood one. I think the reason it takes so long is that everything is cooked separately before you put it in the pastry. So it's not like you put all the uncooked ingredients into the pastry and cook it. Like you have to cook the prawns separately, you cook the fish separately, you cook the noodles separately, you cook... Yeah, I don't know what else is in there. And then you combine them into the pastry. And that's why it's a pain in the ass to make. It's like, it's a few hours of prep before you can... I mean, making it is the easy part. It's the prep that's a pain. What meat? You can do one with chicken and, it's like, it's nuts, right? It's chicken with like a nut mix and vermicelli noodles, which is also very nice. And usually you put cinnamon and icing sugar on top. They usually make it for weddings. You eat it a lot at weddings in Morocco. Because once again, it's considered like a high effort food, you know? So it's like special occasion food. And the seafood one is like prawns, fish, vermicelli noodles, other stuff. I'm not sure what. But yeah, I like it with the fish better than the chicken one. But when I would go to Moroccan weddings when we lived in Morocco, I was quite young, so I would always fall asleep. And I would miss out on all the good food. Because I'd be passed out. They eat quite late at weddings. And I would be passed out in a dressing room somewhere. I valued my sleep as a child. And then I'd wake up at like 2 a.m. or something. And it was wine. Does Herrera have soup? You can make it with soup. Generally, we don't. I don't really know that many people who make Herrera with meat, but I've seen some recipes online that have like beef in it or something. But it's got like chickpeas, and it has lentils, and it has celery, and it's a tomato base. Let me let my doggy out. It's delicious. Yes, I'm gonna try it. Gigi has an appointment on Saturday, and I can't remember what time. I think it's at 9 a.m. I think my little bowling ball is a diabolical pet name, and I don't think you would need to. It sounds hardy. It's quite nice. I do like it. I like it a lot. But pastela. Oh. Also at weddings they have like a very specific tagine, which my mom refuses to make. She's like, it's unhealthy. But they like deep fry the chicken Well, they don't deep fry it, that's a lie. They put a bunch of oil in the bottom and they sort of fry the chicken so the skin is crispy. And then they do the tagine around it. So it's like this really yummy tagine. With like the crispy skin and stuff. Mama Clown's always like, it's unhealthy, I'm not making it. The cinnamon... Cinnamon? Cinnamon. Cinnamon? Shallow fry. Thank you. Which is not usually how you make a tagine. Usually you put the chicken in after you make the base, right? I say as if I could make a tagine if you asked me to. No. But it's unhealthy. It's so yummy though. I need to get me invited to a wedding. I think all my cousins are married. Damn. You know what was the funniest thing? One of my cousins is definitely gay. She's a lesbian, obviously. We all knew it. We all know it. But obviously, culturally, you know. Especially living in that country, you know. You're gay. You are too. I'm gay. Mira starts marrying ringmasters off just to get weddings. Yes, yes. You are. You meant married. Yeah, but we didn't get to have the chicken or the pastela. We gotta spill the tea, sis. Okay, let me tell you. She has a roommate that she's been living with for like 7 years. I'm like, are we just all gonna pretend that we don't know? We're just all pretending we've got no idea, but $20 is $20. What's the female beard equivalent? We know. We know. But we're all just gonna pretend we don't know, apparently. But like, yeah. It's an open secret, I suppose. Cause my parents are like, she's definitely gay, right? And I'm like, yeah. We done know this. Like, we knew this since she was a child. Like, this is not surprising to us. But we all have to pretend she's not. And they were roommates. Yeah, literally. And they were roommates. You know. Things are different over there. I don't know. Maybe she feels like she can't. I don't know. I'm not really close to that side of the family. Well, I'm not close to any of the family. So I can't. How did I do that? Son of a bitch. And it's dry. It happened ages ago. Frick! Oh, God damn it, dude. How the fuck did I do that, man? Man! Oh, hold on. It's coming off. Anyway, for the meantime, they're roommates. No one is fooled. In Morocco, you also generally don't have roommates. Like, you live with your family until you get married. Or you, like, live alone. Like, the roommate thing is not a requirement. Which was also very suspicious. She just helps me when I get delirious. It's for my safety. Well, my mom says when I was 18. I don't care if you bring a guy or girl home as long as they're not a screamer. Wild. Luckily, it was a simple fix. Thankfully, I did... That's a bit white, so I think I scraped off some of the pink, but at least that is way easier to fix than whatever was happening before. Do you think these small tentacles should also be art? Yeah, they probably should, shouldn't they? Never mind. That was a stupid question. Are you full Moroccan? No, I'm only half. I'm half Finnish, half Moroccan. Did I stutter? Wait, what happened here? We know, but the previous gen doesn't have to. Living with a friend strat. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. I sure hope Mira's still live streaming. Yeah, I'm still here. Sky blue, grass green, and cheese. I'm Finnish Texan. Damn. So like Finnish American? Or do people consider like Mira, I'm scared. What happened? If I bought a screamer home, it would be revenge on my oh, Jesus Christ. 50% Moroccan, 50% Finnish, 100% Australian, 300% cute. This is incorrect. Can I show you guys Minecraft before we end stream? Even though last time I did that, the power went out, and I think it was a bad luck thing, but I want to show you what I did. Yeah, of course. Yay. I want to show you. We're not playing till Saturday night. And we have to say, I did accidentally set the house on fire. But I fixed it. What happened was I kind of got lazy. I got sick of grabbing lava buckets and bringing them to my smoker. So I built a drip stone. But I surrounded it in glass, so I thought it would be fine. But I guess the glass doesn't contain the little sparks. So I was building something, and then I turn around and my house is on fire. Lucky I didn't log off. I was gonna log off after doing that. My house would have been gone. So I got rid of the lava drip idea, and I fixed all the... I fixed all my burnt house. Yeah. This does sound like a very Mira thing. Well, how was I supposed to know the glass wouldn't contain it? If you contain lava in glass on all four sides, how do you start a fire? You don't. So, you know, I feel like I was unfairly... I was unfairly victimized in this scenario. However, look at my house. I log in, there's no house. Do you know what's hilarious is I feel like I would blame someone else. I'd be like, oh, someone burned my house down. It was in fact me. I burnt my own house down. By putting a lava. And do you know what else would have been funny? Is that the whole thing would have burned down, and the only thing that would have been standing there was my dripstone. Well, luckily, I didn't log off. That would have been bad. But I did some stuff. I'm not done, but I did some stuff. I don't know, I guess on Saturday we just go for a final adventure and finish some stuff up. Like, I prefer my house medium rare. Go ahead. Yay. I'm pretty much all Celtic. I now have PTSD from that word. All the fires you've made in this forest. How could this happen? I was running along this path I had made. And suddenly there was a forest fire. Turns out there was a lava pool I had unveiled and it set the forest on fire. It must have been Kana here. Kana must have stopped by. The fire wouldn't progress unless there is someone near enough to keep the trunk loaded, so technically... Oh, that's so funny. Someone comes to see my house and it's on fire. What did you do to my house? You were the only person there at the time. You were the only person on the server. This was you. Use the hard C, Celtic. It always has been kinda. So many wild adventures in the VSMP. I'm sad. Excited to play Minecraft with the Ringmasters though. I'm thinking that tomorrow we maybe go to the ancient city. Well, not the ancient city, the trial chamber or whatever is underneath our house in that cave system. I don't know. Organize my chest, because I've been saying I'll do that for the last 3 weeks. I do like that it's seasonal. Actually, I think it's every 6 months, right? I like that the VSMP is every 6 months, so you're not like all your time goes to VSMP. But it's also sad when you like do all that work and then you're like, goodbye. So long, farewell, goodbye. Okay, that was... Oh! Is that the first time it did that tonight? Okay, we have 1 tentacle left. That is a tongue, so I'm not gonna do that. That can probably be this shade of red, honestly. Maybe a little bit pinker. No, I think it should be a little bit pinker than this. Maybe we'll mix something up. First time it froze. Ah, hi Nick! I believe every 6 months. Yeah, I think the next one's in September? Just before Halloween. It's not actually kind of but Elia because duck and goose. God damn it. You can't trust anyone out here. That looks amazing. Thank you! I mean, the colors look a little off. I should bring out my light source next time so we can get some more accurate colors. I always forget. I need to find the power cord for it. I always say that I'm gonna do it, and then I never do. I never do it. Ivan! Hello, hello! Thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the future. Where's that from? From something. Just don't know. How are you, my love? I'm still feeling a little sick, but we'll make it through. That just makes me depressed too. We can blend it with a pink so then it doesn't seem so obnoxious. Also, welcome in everyone. Hello, hello. My name is Mira Mayheme. I'm your runaway clown and escaped criminal, and I'm not crazy. I'm just dedicated. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, we've got our tentacles all painted, and then hopefully, well, they will be dry. And then we'll do a split. We'll do like a purple on top, which I think should work. I might test it. Maybe test it just the tiniest bit. Actually, let's paint the tongue while I'm here. I think this would be good for an inner mouth color, no? That's quite dark, actually. Well, welcome, raiders. Welcome, welcome. Darker. Yeah. I mean, that's a good inside mouth color. We're painting it red. I like how the red looks the same as the orange and the orange. Unfortunately, because I don't have an American credit card anymore, I cannot change the color balance, which is insane to lock that behind a paywall, to be completely honest. Freaking Canon. It's just missing the Skittles guide. Yeah, and we also have to do our highlighting and shading and stuff, but we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. A wise card? I don't know what that is, but I'm Australian. I had to pay one of my friends. One of my friends shipped something to me. And they're like, yeah, you can just Cash App me. I'm like, I'm Australian, we don't have Cash App. They were like, Venmo? And I was like, no. And they were like, how do you send money? And I was like, PayPal. And I'm pretty sure they didn't have a PayPal account. So they had to make a PayPal account so I could send them their money. Like, I'm sorry, it's not my fault. We're pretty strict about money-related fucking websites and shit. PayPal. PayPal's all we've got. I recently had to set up an account to use a printer I've had for 10 years. That's crazy. So they were just like, well, to continue to use this, you have to sign up and give us access to your home network. Why is this like PayPal, but you can have balances in different currencies? But I can't use, like, you have to have a card to use the Canon store. The Canon app. You can't use PayPal. It's credit card only. I would have circumnavigated that by now. Which sucks. Why? In Australia, you can only get the free version of the EOS thing. But Americans can get the... Like, I don't understand. Someone needs to explain that to me. They have a debit card too? Sounds like a line of credit. I'll look into it. I don't know if Canada would take debit. I don't know. Probably not. I have no idea. Okay, so. Also, your address has to be in the US. Yeah, it was a nightmare signing up. An American here. Sounds like some stupid BS. PayPal offers credit cards. But don't the addresses have to match? Also, I don't want a credit card. Oh, that's a no. Should I do these red too? I feel like it would be cool if these were like orange or something. Like his insides are not pink, they're like orange. I think that would be cool. Maybe we'll leave that for now. All right, cool. We did a pretty good deal at having a base. We'll do like orange right in the middle, then maybe we'll have like darker red on the outside. That'd be nice. I think so. Address has to match sometimes, yeah. User Girlfriend's Monzo account without ludicrous fees was a Euro account, so I have like 10 euros in account somewhere because the interest rate was better from grounds. That's wild. Having the US address would be an obstacle. Is it time for a sponsor from NordVPN? Do I just make up a fake address? Canon goes to their door and is like, I'm looking for Mira Mayheme. I think we did good. It's unfortunate the color is off. Cancel. Yeah, it's locked. Like, that's really fucked up. They're like, no, you can't change the color or anything. Alright, hold on, let me try this. What if I... okay, none of these buttons do what I want them to. How do I stop it from doing this? Never mind, I can't. That's that, I guess. Alright, let me show you my... I want to show you my Minecraft. Let me show you my Minecraft. Alright, let me show you my Minecraft. I'm ignoring her because... Oh, I already had Minecraft open. That's... Not open, but I had the mod thing open. I must have opened it and forgot. Okay, let me move some of this paint out of the way. I'll clean this up. We have an early morning stream, so we might call it a night. I'm just waiting for this to load. I need to get some sleep too. I haven't been sleeping well. It's been driving me nuts. Actually, that's a good point. Let me put Calypso back. That's a great point, Mira. I like how I say something in my brain and then out loud I'll go, that's a great idea. What a good idea. Like I'm Jekyll and Hyde. Alright, I'll let you. You've broken me down. I'll let you. Welcome back. Alright, Calypso! Calypso, do you want to have some dinner? You didn't really have any dinner. I wonder if you can rent a remote P.O. box. That's... I don't know. Maybe someone will know from the Americas. In Australia, a lot of companies will not let you use a P.O. box as your address, but does it let you do it in the US? Because that might be an option. I am supposed to... I don't know if I can go this year. I am supposed to go... Don't call me Hatsune Friku. I am supposed to go to the US. I wonder if I should set something up while I'm there. If I'm gonna be there, you know. Calypso, come out. Come out. Switching to game. Why did I move? I don't understand. Why am I a goth? I have so many questions. Calypso? Calypso, come here. Calypso. Oh my goodness. You're gonna bite my fingers off. Step up. My good baby boy. Kiss. Come on. Go have some dinner. Hey, you ate all your cucumber. That's a good boy. Come on. You're sneaky. Good boy. Have some dinner. Okay. What is the bird doing? The bird was in the drawer. Literally talking to the voices. Yeah, 100%. I talk to myself a lot. And sometimes Mama Clown will be walking past and she'll be like, who are you talking to? And I'm like, Marcel. The goon drawer, the goon drawer. Okay, I want to show you, I want to show you, I want to show you. No one's online! I think after the harvest market, people don't seem to come online anymore. I'm guessing everyone did what they wanted to do. It's sad, it's sad. Okay. Let me show you. Paint crumbs. Alright, I did some stuff. What did I do? I don't remember. Where did we leave it last time? Oh my god, paint everywhere. At least you're enjoying yourself? Yeah, for sure. I've had a lot of fun on the VSMP. We should teach Calypso to say memes. I don't think he wants to learn to say anything else. I think he's decided. Oh yeah, I've got blue lanterns. Apparently I need a lot more. Like a lot more. No, the house is... What the fuck? Where's the rest of my roof? Son of a bitch. The rest of my roof is missing. I just realized. Oh yeah, I lost a lot of my bookcases too. Oh, how did Bro get up there? I don't know. He's been hanging out there, but there's other ones. My roof. Someone blew it up. No, maybe I just forgot to fix it. Where did it go? No, wait. Did it stop here? It came out a little bit more, didn't it? Ask Pika where the roof is. Pika, where's my roof? a little bit more. That's too much, I think. Is this what my house always looked like? Now I don't know. Now I feel like I don't know what my house looks like. I don't remember, to be honest. It doesn't look right. I haven't got tired of this calming circus music. Oh, should I turn the music off? I'll turn it off. Okay. Is that what my house looked like? I don't know anymore. Is that what my house looked like? Was it always oblong? I don't think it was oblong. I don't know. Okay, well, look what I did. I built a fence everywhere. It goes around the whole thing now. Hello. It goes around the whole thing. This needs to extend down further. I love the music. Thank you. And I added some carpet here. I haven't finished the carpet. Oh, I thought you died. Oh, there's another iron golem. He's stuck too. Like, how do I unstuck him? Are you stuck on the lantern? Yeah. How does that even happen, mate? I think he's still stuck. Like, I don't know what to do with him. Noticeably less... No, there's more! So I think I need a lot more... I need a lot more lanterns. He's stuck on the... Oh, there he goes. Goodbye. I don't even know how he got stuck there, but goodbye. I put my gold blocks here. This is... Don't you dare try and escape, mister. These are my gold doors. I put some rose bushes here. I think that's nice. Yeah. I need to put more lanterns around. Apparently these lanterns aren't as strong as the regular lanterns. So I have to put... Like, every third block I have to put these. So I should really put one here. Yeah, here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, here. He got a door in the face, yeah. So these ones aren't great, but aesthetically... aesthetically, they look nice. I like them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one here. They do look pretty. I don't know. I think I have to... I guess just place them everywhere on the floor, which I don't really want to do, but it is what it is. What did I show you last time? Help me, Step Cloud, I'm stuck. No, don't kill yourself, you're too beautiful. Oh my god. Did you see that donkey? That donkey almost got out. Maybe it needs to be 3 high. Perhaps it needs to be 3 high. That was risky. I almost lost a donkey. Wait, how many donkeys do I have? Did I already lose a donkey? No, there's the other one. Okay. They look like soul... Yeah, they are Soul's lanterns. They are. An army of will-o-wisps. But I've been doing some stuff. Let me grab some food because I'm dying. We got stranded in the nether. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Let's eat some ham. Oh, actually, no, we have potatoes. Never mind. Donkey. So this is my, my farm. What do you think? I haven't finished it. I still need an extra row in the back for stuff. But I have potatoes. I have strawberries. I have onions. I have leeks. I have coffee beans. I have green beans. I have beetroot. I have cabbage. I have sweet berry bushes. This took so long to figure out. And hazelnuts on this side. I'll show you what I have on the other side. Male living space, a hole in the wall. That's how I was living, but then I was shamed for it. So now I have an actual house. So organized. let's save that thought. And then over here we have sponges. I haven't figured out how to harvest this, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know how to get more. I have to put the rice. Oh no, the rice is in there. So we have tomatoes. We have cucumbers. We have bell peppers, which I'm missing 3. I should harvest that, but I didn't bring that. I have my tea shrubs. Oh my god, you scared me. I have cotton. I have flax. These are my I'm not sure. These are different varieties of grapes. But this is every variety of grape, by the way. I got all the grapes. Your category is still Warhammer. I'm not playing Minecraft. I'm just showing everyone around, and then I'll end. So I split them. So this is, I believe these are jungle grapes. So these are the purple jungle grapes, and these are the green jungle grapes. I think these are the taiga grapes. So these are the green ones, and those are the purple ones. I split them in half. And I think these are just the regular ones. So these are my green grapes and my red grapes. A lot of grapes. And I need to do my... So what I'm missing is pumpkins and melons, which I think I might do on that side. And then on this side, I might do sugar cane and bamboo. The jungle ones, yeah, they have to be on this lattice to grow, which is really annoying. So I did like a 3-sided lattice. I could do a 4-sided one, but it is what it is. Yeah, so I think that's it. We still have some trees that we need to plant, like lemons and plums. But other than that, I think that's I think we've planted everything. Perhaps, I think. Yeah, there's 4 varieties of grapes. I have them all. I'm not sure. Oh, hops. We still need to do our hops. But I think we've planted everything. Also, I started making a deck. Remember? The ringmasters were like, you should make a deck. I don't know how to get you down from there. You keep going up there. And I started making a deck, and then my house burnt down. But I fixed it. I need to fix this. I need my bookcases, but... I started making a deck out here. Look. It's all the way down here. I didn't know if I should put a fence down, but I don't know. Is it a big deck? It's an average size deck. Nice deck, bro. And then I was gonna like make it like a squarey lookout-y area and put a boat there. But yeah, I'm trying to do everything that we said we would do before it closes. Build a boat. Yeah, I have a boat. Oh, like build a boat? No. Next time we'll live on a ship. Maybe he just likes being up high. Maybe. He's been there for a long time. How pretty does that look? I wish they gave off more light, but it is what it is. Isn't that pretty? Look how pretty our house is. We did so much. And then I was like, oh, I'll just like... Uh-oh. Hello? Oh, because they're... Yeah, I see. Never mind. Oh, that's actually cute. Oh, maybe not. I had to be present for the deck comment. That's not bad. If I did that all the way down, that could sort of act like a fence. Not really. I don't know. How do decks work? Quick, someone ask the New Zealander. Nice deck, bro. I love your deck, bro. It's a big deck, bro. Can I touch your deck, bro? Can I touch your deck? Can I touch your deck, bro? Just a little bit, bro. Just a little bit. Can I touch your deck? Yeah, and we'll do like a little squarey lookout area. Should add some railings. I was thinking of that, but the fences go in the middle. So it really like, oh geez, never mind. It doesn't work because I'm using half planks. I'm not using full blocks. Never mind. We can't have a railing. That's my bad. Actually, do you think I can have a railing? I'm about to touch your deck in a second. Surely bro isn't feeling too sheepish. Oh, I don't know, bro. Oh yeah, that's true. I could do the full block on the outside and do the railing. Maybe the railing would work here. 3 slabs, 2 sticks. I don't have any sticks on me. I can make sticks. Yeah, we can try that. Maybe a railing would work? Let's go test it. But we're not playing Minecraft. We're just looking around. Anyway. So this is what I did. I was just trying to make sure we get some stuff. I need those puppies for later. Ebony planks. What was I doing? Oh, sticks. So what was it? How do you make a railing? 3 slabs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Alright, we can test that theory. I should put lanterns down, but I kind of want to do the railing first. Let's test it. No, we can't. Alas, we can't. Yeah, we have to do the either the block on the outside.
2 hours later.
That made me jump. And I can't put these down either. That's so frustrating. Yeah, I think we might need to do the blocks. Yeah, the blocks might be a thing we have to do. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. What do you think? We got the farm. We got the deck. This is giving me a headache. I'm gonna tap out of that. Isn't that cool? It's not the size of the deck or the motion of the ocean, bro. It's the captain's ability to keep it steady long enough for the passengers to get off. I gave it a little bit of a New Zealand flavor. I hope you... Why did I just fly off the screen? I hoped you enjoyed my New Zealand rendition. I liked it. Maybe use trapdoors as railings? Do trapdoors work on half, like on slabs? Calypso, there is no way you're trying to have a bath light right now. It's so late. You're not gonna cool down before, you're not gonna dry off before bed. You're gonna have a bath tomorrow. No, you have to have a bath tomorrow. Tomorrow. He's looking at me so mad. Is it New Zealand or New Zealand? No. Kiwi. Kiwi. We can try trapdoors next time and see what happens. It looks so amazing, bro. That fucking accent, I can't. I'm getting better at it. Calypso, no bath. No bath. You can't have a bath. It's too cold. Well, it's not cold, it's hot. But you can't sleep if you're wet, and then we all have to stay up for like an hour until you dry off. You can't have a bath. No bath. Trying to wash away the goon. Yeah, I can't believe now he wants to have a bath at like 10 p.m. No. Okay. Oh, my head. Let's see. Who is online? Who is online? That's impossible makeup challenge. I always have tabs everywhere and I don't know what they do. Do you know the tiny deer called dick dicks? I've heard of them. I don't know much about them, but I've heard of this. I've also heard of the bird called the tit. Personally, a favorite. Personally, a favorite of mine. Can't remember the last time I had a legit bath. Mood. I don't like them. Do you guys wanna hear about Japan, or do you want to see Overwatch? I'll let you pick. Japan or Overwatch? Japan vlog stuff, quote, or Overwatch. I believe in cat superiority. What do you feel like? Blue Tic Tacs. Have you guys seen all those influencer ads for, what is it called? The blue gummies or something? They're supposed to be like gummy. Vlog sounds interesting. All right, we'll raid Elia. Ellie. Oh, wait, is she live? I actually don't know. She might not be live. No, she's not live. No, she's live. She's live. She's talking about Japan. Yeah. Sometimes on YouTube, it doesn't show you if it's live. It just says it. Heading to bed, so whatever works. All right, let's raid into Elia. Did she go to Japan and come back already? Or is she in Japan? I don't know. All right, we'll raid into that. Okay. All right, I will see you tomorrow morning to play UFOphilia. How did she know? Every time I end, she knows and she starts barking. Like she just knows. I must be saying a word that triggers her. She's like, it's over. But yes, I will see you tomorrow morning. Yes, to get probed. I hope I get probed tomorrow. That's my final. I hope I get probed tomorrow. So I will see you then. But be good, stay safe, don't do anything I would do. I will see you tomorrow to get probed. I love you. Goodbye. Good night. I love you. Good night. Mwah. Bye. Goodbye. Also, sorry I was so low energy today. Goodbye.